Recitation, you need to write legal. Recitation, you need to write legal people, legal representatives to represent for him when it comes to this case. Because as we all know, everything he did, he was in the right.
And they was in the wrong. But as you can see how they do, they support their people even if they're in the wrong, no matter what. Okay? For some reason, when it comes to us, if we are slightly in the wrong, all of a sudden we got a bunch of hate thrown at the person. So we need to hop on code similar to what they're doing. Because even if they're in the wrong, they're going to support. We've seen this with so many people.
Keep me on my P's and Q's, so if I have to be around this person won't stab me in the back. I'll already be prepared. If I have to turn around, I have something back there where this person can't stab me in the back. I'll be ready. You dig? So, yeah, I said it.
I know he definitely has nothing on me. You know what I mean? No matter how hard you look, how hard you try, this man didn't turn around and say, man, he's so mysterious. I can't, like you can't find nothing on.
Recitation, you need to write legal people, legal representatives to represent for him when it comes to this case. Because as we all know, everything he did, he was in the right.
And they was in the wrong. But as you can see how they do, they support their people even if they're in the wrong, no matter what. Okay? For some reason, when it comes to us, if we are slightly in the wrong, all of a sudden we got a bunch of hate thrown at the person. So we need to hop on code similar to what they're doing. Because even if they're in the wrong, they're going to support. We've seen this with so many people.
Keep me on my P's and Q's, so if I have to be around this person won't stab me in the back. I'll already be prepared. If I have to turn around, I have something back there where this person can't stab me in the back. I'll be ready. You dig? So, yeah, I said it.
I know he definitely has nothing on me. You know what I mean? No matter how hard you look, how hard you try, this man didn't turn around and say, man, he's so mysterious. I can't, like you can't find nothing on people like me.
And I'm not a coon. Yeah, I said it. I like Trump. And I'm not a coon. Yeah, I said it. I like Trump. And I'm not a coon.
Man, I know y'all heard it. It's wild, right? They didn't change the date out of nowhere. Here we are close to getting to the 20th, and they're gonna up and change the date. It's crazy. Not even surprised. Not even surprised at all, man.
Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. to the gods. They changed the date. They changed the court date. They changed the court date. From the 20th to the 26th. We know how they play. It's 6 days away. They're 6 days away. We know how they play. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Free Grandmaster J. They changed the date. It's the game they play. Peace to the gods. That's right. We gonna figure this out. No, we gonna figure this out. You know, the court date was the 20th. What the hell? It's 6 days away from the 20th. That's how they play. That's how they be playing, you know. We're gonna figure it out. Peace to the God, Grandmaster J. And, everybody just stay on cold. Stay on cold. They changed the date. Just stay on cold. All right, just stay on cold. That's all we can do. Stay on cold. Just stay on cold, y'all. You know what I mean? Just stay on cold. Cold. All right, just stay on cold. That's all you need to do. It's to the gods. All right. We know the game they play. We know. We know what they do. That's what they do. More time, more money, more problems, time, money, all that. You know what they do. We on cold, stay on cold. Stay on cold. I gotta go. I can't do this. Stay on cold. Stay on cold. Peace to the gods. Stay on cold.
He says to Harker Bay, Toronto Johnson, I'll call for a mortgage court on brother Toronto Johnson and anybody who's riding with him with this scandal with these videos of me and my wife riding the people. I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with Daweed Ali and them and Taj and them used to come to Chicago.
I laid them old boys to rest. They was dead asleep anyway. Sleepwalking, they keep talking. I probably catch a charge and I don't care what any say. Nobody. Yeah, I'm the people's grand sheik and the people's grand sheik ain't seen a man I can't beat. Only the gods is my equal. You mortals, you just my sequel. What the 85ers? Dip divers? Trying to symbolize us? You already dead. Who done got up in your head? Rent free. You wanna know who sent me? Who sent you? Leg, head. I tried to pull you out the bed, but you got a ball groggy. Started talking real crazy, eyes foggy. Couldn't see through the fog. Then I had to bring the dogs, barking all up in your ear, acting like you don't care. Oh, you don't care? Like you don't preserve life. Oh yeah, and you really don't care, right? Oh, you don't care, right? Well, we gon' really check that, bet that, respect that. Since you said you ain't scared to die, I laid them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. I laid them old boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I'm the people's grand chief. Ain't seen a man I can't beat. I lay them young boys to rest. They were sleepwalking anyway. I would take you on any day. Michigan, New York, Cali, where you at? What you thought? From that town to Baltimore, everybody on the road is all raw.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Blah, blah, blah. Rasul Ali. So listen, I got, all right now listen, I got the show that I like to do on Moorish World TV. You see what I'm saying? I got the show tonight that I like to do on Moorish World TV. We got a brother on the show tonight. We got a brother on the show tonight that I've been informed is Huey P Newton Son. Now listen, hold up now. Before we say anything now, I've already been flooded. You hear me? I've already been flooded with inboxes saying that bro might say something. That bro, they said bro might be off. I said, well, they say the same thing about me. Well, this gonna be a good show then. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good show. I don't know. Anyway, but before I address that, right, let me show you. I did that intro today with Slow C the Great on the intro. You know, Slow C the Great. Let me see if I can pull him up real quick. Slow C the Great. Slow C the Great was doing a show. And one thing about these people is, and I encourage y'all to go and watch the show. But one thing about these people, they are so goofy with their show. See, let me, before I bring my guests in reality, these people claim to be, I'm trying to get this little clip real quick. These people claim to be or want to be revolutionaries. And I'm speaking specifically about Slow C the Great right now, right? That's what I'm speaking specifically about. So, you know what I mean? Typically, what they would do is come out of the blue and start acting as if that they're making some form of impact with being a podcaster. And then they try to portray themselves as they are with Black Power, whatever that may means in this day and time. But in realities, these little church guys, and there's nothing wrong with being a church guy, but, you know, stay in your lane. I'm a temple guy, you know what I'm saying? Which I want to fight for the liberation of my people in real time. I don't want no made up little frolicking to the tulips or some fake posturings acting as if I'm fighting for freedom. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? But these little church guys, you understand what I'm saying? They try to act like they're not church guys. They try to act like they're not informants. They try to act like they're not working with them peoples when, as you've seen in the clip, they always tell on themselves. For one thing, they talk too much. You know what I'm saying? And they tell on themselves every single time. And if anybody, Slow C the Great said, if anybody over here with talk or bait, they not real. Well, let me say this. I would. So he has this guy, his name is Dizzy J. He has a guy named Dizzy J with no horse in the race. He's no horse in the race. He ain't marching. He ain't even marching. He ain't even singing, holding hands. He ain't spending a dime to even do a holding hand march. Just pop out the blue. Think they're going to make a name off Brother Tahaka Bey. Well, if you want to make a name for yourself,
what his name? Dizzy J. I got a challenge for you, Dizzy J. Dizzy J, I will put you to bed with one show. You know what I'm saying? Come over here. See, this is the problem with you people. This is the problem with you people over there with slow. You're trying to get a name. Listen, this goofball Dizzy, right? This goofball have been trying to be a podcaster for the last 5 years. Slow C the Great has tried to be a podcaster for the last 5 years. The only thing that caught on for Slow C the Great was GMJ. That's it. He had I got his old podcast where he's talking love talk like it's in the midnight hour. Hey, baby, let's talk about relationships tonight. Y'all want to see that? I can go through your old trying to be a podcaster clips. Let's talk about relationships, baby. Yeah, baby. See, I've been like this from day one. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't come to be a podcaster. I'm a liberator that ultimately does podcasting. It is what it is. But anyway, this dizzy guy, he goes over there. So I'm going to give him a challenge. I'm going to give old Dizzy a challenge. So they, they keep talking this sex offender stuff. You know what I mean? Talk Bay is a sex offender. Okay, blase. I hear you. But now, since you say that, I want to ask you this. Do you have enough guts? Do you have enough testicular fortitude to come and face me and show me your evidence? This is what you show the people. Registered sex offender, lifetime sex offender. And that says why on it. I will prove to you that you are the goofiest, dumbest, dullest knife in the drawer because you don't even know what that is. You don't even know what it is. Y'all can doctor up, y'all can remix, and y'all can flip. But what you won't do is I made the challenge months ago and I will make it again. I will challenge anybody to come and face me with your claims. I will remain quiet. I will remain quiet until you finish. And then I'm going to beat your brains out with receipts. I will beat your brains out with receipts. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain. Half of you people can't even comprehend the English language, more or less comprehend law or the expression of law as it is dictated to paper. And number two, you can't doctor up anything and try to make it mean something that it don't. Now, here's my challenge for you weirdos. First of all, number one, here's my challenge for you weirdos. Number one, if anybody ever seen this fake documentation of me supposedly a sex offender, who cares? That's the goofiest thing in the world. You know what? I got a whole hood that know me. We ain't never heard of that one. But anyway, quite a few hoods that know me. We ain't never heard of that one. But this is the internet age. People can make up what they want to. They can do whatever they want. But let me check this out. Here is the question. Anybody remember somebody over there with these dizzy people? They pulled a record, right? From the 90s. From the 90s. Have anybody ever noticed all of the stuff that they talk about? They never say when this sexual assault happened or sexual predator or whatever they talking about. They can't give a police report. They can't give a time. They can't give a charge. They can't. Come on now. Come on now. You said I beat up women. You pull up confrontations with, and then the thing is, you distasteful clowns. The thing that you bring up is like, what year was this? Possibly in the early 2000s or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. But my son's mother has passed away. She passed away last September. My son is actually in the house with me right now. And you crazy fools. She passed away this past September. And we was the best of friends. We was young, hoodish, and all of that. But before she passed, we were the best of friends. And you no good weirdos put my son mother on Front Street. My son is right here with me now. You want me to go get him? I can call him right down here right now. I can call him right down here right now. TJ! Let me show you something, you weirdos. Hey, TJ! See, I could throw you fools under the bus right now, you weirdos. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm going to do this. Give me a second, my guest. I'm going to do this for these weirdos. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this for my son lives with me right now because his mother passed away in September. He was living by himself. He's 19. He's 19 years old, fully responsible. A full job, holding it down. You fool. You goofballs. I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to say that for my show when I get on y'all. When I get on y'all. But back to my point. Matter of fact, if anybody seen my video from yesterday, my son was right there with me at the festival. That's my son. You little goofballs. You don't know me. But I put the challenge out there. Come and show your evidence. The first thing you say, oh, he's a sex offender, you goofballs. I'm going to leave that alone until I do my show on you weirdos. I want y'all to get some numbers first. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to get some numbers on your videos first. Then I'm going to chop your brains off with receipts. But that's just the goofiest thing I've ever heard. Sitting up there repeating something that is flipped and remixed. Just so you can get some internet fame. What we trying to do here, we trying to make sure that these Europeans is not working through you Negropeans to keep us enslaved. That's what we doing. For the oppressor, one of the biggest oppressor amongst us is us. Is us. Where one can have the gall, like a Malik Zulu Shabazz, to walk around 20 years in the midst of some real movers and shakers, some real black boots on the ground, ready to rumble, and still be them people. And still be them people. Where OC the Great can say, I support Trump, and now I'm saying you can support who you want. But it's ironic to me that Grandmaster Jay is suspected of working for Trump, and OC the Great was the first one to make sure that that Grandmaster Jay would get extra publicity on social media through his dying or dead or graveyard of a YouTube channel. Seems strange to me. Sitting. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. My thing is, I don't care who you represent, but don't come up here talking like you about that. Don't come up here talking like you about that. I'm a podcaster. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you see me on here, I'm a podcaster. You see me face to face, I might be somebody else. But right here, I'm a podcaster. I'm not a killer. I don't talk killer talk. I'm not a gangster. I don't talk gangster talk. I will defend myself. But right here, I'm a podcaster. I'm a YouTuber. That's what I'm saying. And the YouTube that I do is to make sure that people understand that it's risky running with these people. Now, if you see me face to face, you might not see the same person. Anybody seen me in person already know. If you see me face to face, let me tell you something. I know when I'm out and about. God forbid that any drama pop off. But I know when I'm out and about, there's a lot of people that's probably, I ain't gonna say a lot because I got more lovers, more supporter, more friends, more people that love us of Morris World TV than anything. But I know it be people in the crowd be like, there he go. There he go. Because I be the same way. I know it be people in the crowd like, there he go. But guess what? I don't give off that energy that you're going to get a free one. Ain't no free lunch over here. I love my people. I disagree with you. But I don't want you hurt. I don't want you killed. I don't want you maimed. I don't want no harm come to you. I just disagree with you. You understand what I'm saying? I just disagree with you. But when you start talking from disagreement to some confrontation, man, come on, please stop that. I'm not into that energy. Please stop that. Please. When you start talking about some agent stuff, I want you to prove it. Prove it, because I'm going to show you the evidence to prove that I have, that you're not right, that you are a clout chaser, that you are trying to be a podcaster. Well, if you want to be a podcaster, let me give you some advice. Create your own lane. This lane, I created this lane. Before I created this lane, people were swindling and robbing everybody by the way of the internet. Before I created this lane, CMOS was flying through the internet. Before I created this lane, fake orders was flying through the internet. Before I created this lane, nobody knew that it was so many fake revolutionaries. I created this lane. So my advice, if you want to be a podcaster, you're not going to make it off of me. Let me tell you why. I have a track record of not being disproved by information. If you want to shut me down, and I challenge everybody, come on Morris World TV. Bring all of your evidence. Bring your own moderator. I will shut up. And you show the people that I'm a sex offender. You prove it. You show the people that I'm an agent. You prove it. You show the people that I am a provocateur. You prove it. But at the same time, you know I'm going to respond, right? And I'm going to show that you's a goofball. I'm going to show that you a yellow bus, slow bus, short bus rider. I'm going to show that you can't read, that you can't comprehend. I'm going to show that you don't know what you're talking about. And what you should do is create a new topic, because you're not going to get nothing off of me. Anybody who try to make videos off of me, they don't do nothing. You don't get numbers off of Tahaka Bay. You might want to, listen, you might want to try to create a feud with Sinetta. You'll get more numbers off of Sinetta. But Tahaka Bay is solid. Every time somebody tried to make numbers off of Tahaka Bay, it never worked. Haven't y'all learned that yet, you weirdo podcasters? It never worked. Two things about, I'm going to say this before I bring my brother on. Two things. If I go to a podcast show and do an interview, Morris World TV audience normally stay right here. They don't even go check out the other interviewer. I thought that was pretty strange in the beginning. My numbers always stay the same and steady growing. If someone make a video exposing Tahaka Bay, even that video is a flop. They went 6 months, thought they was exposing Tahaka Bay. No one cares because Tahaka Bay's solid. And and I invite you to come on and show me what you got. Don't be talking to the camera to yourself. Come face me with what you got, dizzy boy. Now back to what I was saying. So Dizzy, you go ahead and smoke your little weed and find another lane for yourself. This ain't your lane. I noticed that GS, anytime GMJ posts or go live, OC the Great be right there ready to spread the word after all of the evidence provided about GMJ. Absolutely right, Mr. 843. You know what I'm saying? But again, don't go and talk to yourself and make videos. You can come right here, and guess what? The best thing that you could ever do is prove to people that I'm a fraud. And if you do it right here, they probably would stop watching immediately. That would shut me up and shut me down immediately. But going to your graveyard of a platform making videos about me, nobody cares. Haven't you noticed that? Nobody cares. Because I open the platform for you to bring your information right to the people that listen to me, right to the people that rock with me, right to the people that are entertained and learning from Morse World TV. So with that being said, that's it, family. We got a big one here tonight. Family, we got a big one here tonight. I apologize for taking so long, but I had to get that out because we got a big one here tonight. Oh, my goodness. Y'all ready for tonight? Are y'all ready for tonight? All right. Well, if you ain't ready, you better get ready. And if you're ready, you better stay ready. Rico Dukes is in the building. And we about to get it popping. Let's go. I feel that more you gon' remember. Be more. I feel that more you gon' remember. Nap Town. I feel that more you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. I feel that more you gon' remember. LA. I feel that more you gon' remember. New York. I feel that more you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. Here we go. Now, first of all, brother, hold up now. Brother, hold up now. Now, it's my understanding, but I want you to introduce yourself. I mean, I want you to introduce yourself first, right? Now, I know somebody, I tell you how I got in tune with you. Somebody sent me one of your posts, and I was like, man, bro, sound like me. Because you was talking about all of these fraud groups, et cetera, et cetera. I was like, bro, sound like me. Now, I didn't do a whole bunch of looking into, but somebody was messaging me at the time while I was looking at some of the things that you were saying. Then I found out on your post, it says that you're a Huey P Newton son. Then I found out that, okay, somebody was like, where is Malik? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, while I'm talking to him, I say, bro, where's Malik? And that's when I text you, right? They was like, they didn't see Malik. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, oh, man, I hope you don't go out. Now, with that being said, me saying, where is Malik? You said, you don't know. And so that's what started our conversation. And then you came back and said, I think it was like, let me come on the show or something. I forget. Let me see. I can pull it up. I forget exactly what you said, but you said you come on the show. Let me see. I think you said, you said a whole bunch. I'm just trying to find out. Oh, let's do a show.
Finding that information,
yeah, you said let's do a show. Yeah, you said let's do a show, and I said absolutely, because some of the sentiments of what you post, I agreed with. as it relates to these revolutionaries or so-called revolution. But I'll allow you to introduce yourself. I hope you don't cut it in and out, because brother, I know that you as the old people used to say, I know that you a pistol. So I don't want you cutting it in and out. So are you locked? Are you blocked out again?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
All right, so go ahead, brother. Can you go? You breaking up really bad.
Yeah. Introduce y'all to me. I'm Huey P Newton. I'm the founder and the
You breaking up really bad.
Name Black Panther.
Hold up, brother. You are breaking up extremely bad. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead, brother.
All right.
Hold on. Let me do this. You breaking up really, really bad. Really, really bad. So you on yeah, he done went out. He breaking, so hold up. We gotta get right. Who is Lord 93? What Lord 93? Finally, hold up. All right, you looking clearer now. Are you all right?
All right, you can hear me?
Yeah. Hold up, what's that behind your head right there? You got you got badges. Hold up, I'm nervous. What's that? They fear truth. Federal. Oh, I guess you're gonna explain all that. Later, because it says that right in your demonstration. But go ahead. Nobody heard anything you said because you was breaking up.
All right, can I hear me? Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, you good now.
All right, my name is Rico Dukes. I'm the founder and attorney of They Fear Truth Federal Government of America, your new American federal government.
And I want you to explain that. You said They Fear Truth Federal Government
of America.
I never heard of it. So with all due respect, bro, I'm gonna be asking you a bunch of questions. Not to antagonize, but I just trying to understand.
No, ask away. It's no holds balls for the host, for anybody. You have any questions? I'm open stage.
Interview. Shout out to my brother Saul L. I'm gonna get my brother Saul L on the building to debate one of these people soon. Saul, I need you to come on. Stay off that old graveyard of a platform over there. Come over here and put your knowledge on the table over here, my brother. But so here we go. The Fear Truth Federal Government. Are you a literal government?
We are our own federal.
Are you working towards that?
We are our own federal government. We have cars registered to our name. We have badges. We have a partnership with Sprint and T-Mobile, the biggest cell phone company in the country. We have a partnership with them under our government. We have our own private and public tax service. We have our own tax service. We have our own public and private processing service. So we have a Duns and Bradstreet federal number. We have an IRS tax EIN number. We have a bank account. We are a real legal federal government.
So, I want to get into the interview again because, Moors, we have these Moors that do that kind of thing too. But a lot of times when they do it, it'd be definitely pseudo and all over the place. Are you familiar with the Moors when they do that?
Yeah, I'm familiar with. I watched a lot of videos, and I was watching one where he was holding his flag out. He was holding some papers out, telling them something to come see but they was terrified to come see the papers. So It had something to do with subject matter jurisdiction. See, a lot of people don't know nothing about that.
Right. Okay, I got you. So you being a federal government, do you have like a full staff and like a cabinet and stuff like that? Or
yeah,
how does that work?
We growing as now we have a minister of defense. All our chapters are the 21st Century Black Panthers chapters. Those are all enforcement chapters.
Okay. Here we go.
So the 21st Century Black Panther RCDHPN, we the only organization that have our own federal government. We won over 50 federal cases in court that all courts lack subject matter jurisdiction, power, and authority over Rico Dukes and They Fear Truth federal government. The first case that broke history is Dukes versus Lee.
Hey, you talk too fast, so I'm thinking too slow. Now, hold up. You said you got 50 Well, hey, listen. I'm a Baltimore guy to the bone. I was born in Annapolis for the first part of my life. Annapolis, Maryland, the capital, right? But I raised mostly in Baltimore all my life since I was in my late teens. Now I need to know, brother. Hold up, you talking fast, so I'm thinking slow, brother. Baltimore guys can talk real fast. They real good at it, man. But you need to help me out. What does all that mean? You beat 50 cases.
Matter jurisdiction. When you challenge, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Can you? All right.
Hold up. Hey, brother, you break it up again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I say when you challenge the court subject matter jurisdiction, the court, when you challenge their subject matter jurisdiction, they can't deny it. They can't throw it out. They got to address it. Either they got.
They just threw you out. Oh, my goodness.
Court case like that. Once they rule in one case like that, they got to come back and rule in all cases like that. Any case pending before you, they got to come back and rule in all cases like that.
So let me ask you this before we go into the next subject matter. What exactly is that? You mean, so if somebody commit a crime, is that what you're saying? You go in there and say that y'all don't have jurisdictions to adjudicate and you walk out the door?
Because the reason why they don't have subject matter jurisdiction, and a lot of people don't know this here, but every attorney, every attorney, I'm an attorney. I'm a real attorney. So every attorney notice here, you got to pass.
Hold on. You an attorney too?
Yes.
I mean, did you pass the bar or?
Yes. I'm able to file in all court cases. I was executed. I filed paperwork for Kendrick.
Don't do this.
I filed paperwork for several people.
You can't do this to Tahoe Bay, brother.
What, man?
You're so improved. You can't stop, man. You say, come on, stop, man. Stop, brother. You gotta stop. Cause I'm what you gonna have to show improve, man.
It's up there. Everything.
Brother, this is the most integral audience and host on the internet. Hold up, you break it up one more time.
Sonny, everything gonna pop up.
Say it again.
Everything that I'm speaking comes with facts and documentation.
Oh, okay. So but we missed the first part. You say if you do something with Dukes, everything pop up. Man, I'm gonna have to get
anybody want to type my name?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I might have to get you to call in. Can I get you to call in so you can flow with it?
Yeah, with the number.
I'm about to call you. What number can I call you on? Text it to my messenger. Text it to my messenger. We got to get a flow with this, man. This is interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. All right, hold on, fam. Let me see if I can get him up in here. All right. Hold on. Stand by. I'm about to call him right now. Because this is interesting to me, man. I think he might. Hey, if we got to get him on about 3 more shows to hear what's going on. Okay. All right. I'm about to call him right now. I got his number right here. That's right. I got it right here. Because this is interesting. Y'all think this is interesting, family? Give me a 7 if y'all think this is interesting. I'm interested in this, because Moors do this too. But we're going into talking about.
I can't hear nothing now. I can't hear you at all, Tahaka.
All right, don't worry about it.
Please leave your message for.
That was you just called me?
Yeah, that was me.
Call me again.
All right. Let me see what I got here.
Call me again.
I'm about to do it right now. I should have just saved it real quick. All right. I got to look at the number again. Hold up. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. I can't hear nothing.
Don't worry about it. We about to get busy in 1 second.
Let me see if I can go.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear now, brother.
All right, let me ask them. Can y'all hear him right now? Press 7 if y'all can hear bro right now. Keep your thing on the screen, though, so they know who you are.
I'm gonna keep it on the screen. I'm gonna keep it on the screen.
Yeah, just mute. I'm gonna just mute you on the screen.
All right.
All right, can y'all hear him? Okay, they said they can hear you loud and clear. Here we go. So now, brother, you were saying something about your federal government. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the federal government, we won over 50 federal cases in federal court.
Clear mind.
That's a drink beverage, ain't it?
Yeah, I just showing people. I'm clear mind. Kombucha. Now go ahead, brother.
We won over 50 federal cases in federal court in Dallas, Texas, Northern District Court. Dukes versus Lee case was the first case that broke history like that. We challenged the court subject matter jurisdiction, and we won because we knew that they didn't have subject matter jurisdiction. Some of y'all might be wondering what is subject matter jurisdiction. I'm gonna break it down to y'all real quick and real fast. Subject matter jurisdiction. The subject is the person. The matter is the crime. The jurisdiction is the power and authority. Washington, D.C. is the District of Columbia. It's the headquarters for all United States government agencies, all the way down from the federal government, all the way down to the city government. All right. I don't know if can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you. I want to make sure that the people can hear. Can y'all hear clear? Liberty Bell said raise the volume up, so I put my speaker a little closer. Are you able to hear Liberty Bell? Go ahead, brother. I can hear you well.
Okay. The federal government, all the way down from the federal government to the city department, they all are under the command of the United States government. Okay, so if Washington, D.C. is a territory, Washington, D.C. is not a state. What is a territory? A territory is a country or a nation that's a part of another country or a nation that has jurisdiction, power, and authority over it. This is why it's called the United States of America, because the United States has no power and authority.
So I want to get into you're getting some salutes in here. Daniel Goodridge says salute, Comrade Rico. So I would love to get into that show in the future, but in closing of that portion right there, what I wanted to say is that does that are you able to find the case law that you're referring to? You know, when we look up case law and say, well, you know, this is what it is, this is what it was, this is what happened.
You can pull that right up on any database in the country. Just you can type up Dukes versus Lee, and it's gonna pop right up. Dallas, Texas, Northern District Court. Dukes versus Lee.
Oh, okay. Dukes versus Lee.
I can't remember the case number, but
yeah, I'm not gonna look up that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the case number now. I'm gonna pull it up on my
Well, if somebody in the chat is listening, they can write it down because I want to move on to our subject matter. But I thought that was very interesting, brother, and I definitely would love to do a show on that in the future. You follow what I'm saying?
Indeed.
I definitely. So now, one of the things that people was inboxing me was that saying that Tahaka Bay. Now listen, a lot of people talk slick because I come at a lot of the fraud, which I consider to be frauds because they haven't proven themselves to be other than fraud. The only thing they prove themselves to be other than frauds. But I do have a strong support within the malicious organizations. And brother, quite a few people reached out to me and say, brother, be careful with that guy. I'm like, be careful, what you talking about? And they were like, man, listen, all that old Huey P Newton stuff, man, he haven't proven that to nobody. I'm like, man, stop. I said, man, come on. I think I seen a video with a birth certificate or something.
Exactly. That's the first thing on my page. I pinned it on the top so you can see it. All the way from the courthouse to my hospital records, all the way to National Archives.gov, where they say that I'm his son.
But let me ask you a question. Do you have a copy of that? Because somebody was like, yeah, but you know, if you really look at it, you can't really read it because it's blurry. And so I went back and looked at it. I said, yeah, right. I can't really see the name. So what I was going to say is, do you have a copy that one day you will come in, show and prove, and put it to bed?
Yes, yes, I would come wherever you want to come. I'm gonna turn my camera. I'm gonna turn my camera around real quick so y'all can see something. So let me turn my camera around. If I can turn it around here. How you turn the camera around on screen?
I don't know. Hey, I'm not really sure because I'm looking from a computer. But no, we ain't got to do that right now. We can probably. You're welcome to come back and do that. What's that?
Let's rock.
What was that?
Oh, that's the death certificate.
That's the death certificate. You
see the numbers. You see the seal.
Yeah, what is that though?
Hold up.
Brother, you're gonna have to cut one of your, you got a delay.
Do you see? Let me see what side it's on. Oh, there you go. You see the name?
No, we can't see it right there. Why don't you just send me a copy of it? That's all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just send me a copy of it. But anyway, so why would people be saying that it's real blurry?
So why would people be saying what now?
Why what happened? So how long? Let me ask you this. Let's go back for a minute. Let's talk about your upbringing. Were you raised in the family of Brother Huey P. Newton?
No, I was not raised in the family of my father.
Yeah, there you go.
I was born in 79. My pop, Huey P. Newton, my father, hid me out to my stepfather, Robert Charles Duke, who was an ex-military Navy SEAL. All right. My stepfather, Robert Charles Duke, is who told me that he didn't tell me Huey's name, but he told me my father was deceased and all of them was best friends. He made sure he told me about Bobby Seale.
Right.
But the first people that ever told me that I was Huey P Newton Son was a detective that worked at Denton County Jail where I was arrested in. He came to me and told me his name was Detective Horn, Horn. Matter of fact, he's a guard at Denton County Jail. That was the first person that ever came to me and told me that I was Huey Newton Son. And besides my stepfather, but he didn't tell me the name.
Well, how was you able to confirm that? And I don't want to get stuck there, but I just, because that's what people was hitting me in the inbox with.
Once I got shot up and everything, once you get shot up, you have to have, you got copies of your blood and all this right here. So once I figured out that they were talking about Huey Newton was my father, and I put everything together from all the over the years of the past things that was told to me, but without telling me fully. I put all that together. I wound up getting a doctor. I had to contact Oakland Alameda Highland Hospital to try to get the death certificate. So what they did by me being shot up, my blood was already on file at LSU Hospital. So all they had to do was match a blood sample from my blood to my pop blood. By my pop being a public figure, they mandatory to keep your blood on file for 100 years. The people that don't know this right here, they have no knowledge of these things.
Right.
So all they did, Oakland, the hospital, Highland Hospital, ran the comparison with my blood test from Louisiana, which was from LSU Hospital. All my documents, I see all those documents. So it came back compatible. So then the hospital contacted Oakland Alameda Courthouse on behalf of me and told them that I was going to be calling them so I could get my pop death certificate. So when I called the courthouse, they was waiting on me, like the woman said. Told me to send my paperwork in. They sent me the application to have all this paperwork released. In order to have the death certificate released, you got to prove that you his son. So I had to send all my hospital documents, even though the hospital had already sent to me. But they wanted some documents, the same documents from me as well. So then they had me go, and I had to get the paper notarized. I had to send the paper back to them. Then the courthouse shipped me his documents, all his documents saying that I'm his son and all this. So, I mean, like I tell everybody, if you feel I'm not his son, prove it. I done proved that I am. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you about who you feel that I am.
Absolutely. Have you made contact to the other children of your father?
He has no other blood children. I'm the only blood children.
You don't?
No. I know you know, but I'm just telling people that's listening. I know you know. I'm the only blood child of Huey P Newton. The kids by Frederica Newton, those are his stepchildren.
Oh,
I am the only blood child. Yes, Frederica Newton knows full hand about me. Bobby Seale knows full hand about me. I just spoke to Bobby Seale and asked Bobby Seale to tell me who my mom was. He told me that he didn't have that information. I speak to my cousin David Newton regularly, who's on the board of directors at the Huey P Newton Foundation. And for all those that are listening out there is no Huey P Newton Foundation for my father in Oakland, California. There is no museum for my father. The only museum that my father has is houses and buildings spray painted with his name or his picture or something. So all that what Frederica Newton is talking about is a lie. I have pictures and everything in Oakland, California. So I exposed the truth. I was shot 9 times behind being his son. So I'm gonna put all the truth out there about everything. I don't care who don't like it.
So you got my brother out there in Texas has Huey P Newton Gun Club. Is that endorsed by the family or endorsed by you, my brother Babu?
That is not endorsed by me. That is not endorsed by my family. I spoke to my cousin David Newton before I went and did the trademark on my pop name. I trademarked the Huey P Newton name. So anybody using Huey P Newton name or the Black Panthers, you have to pay me for it, or I will send you a cease and desist letter.
So
that's how real it is.
But you got the Huey P Newton Gun Club with my bro. You can't go get Babu, man. Come on, man. That's my guy.
I spoke to Babu. I spoke to him about this right here and all this right here. So the head, it was Babu, and I forget the other dude. His name started with a Y. He denounced the Huey P Newton Gun Club once he seen that I had trademarks on. Now, me personally, I don't have no beef with nobody individual because I don't know a lot of these people individually. So I don't have no personal beef with none of these people individually. But at the same time, these are names that I own. You making money off of these names that I own. It's no more than right. Then you pay me a percentage. If you don't pay me a percentage, then it's no more than right that I confiscate 100% of your earnings for using names that I own. I trademark these names. These are names that I own.
What about you said that because somebody did mention that. I think you're familiar with that post. Somebody did mention that you, I think it was the Huey P Newton Foundation don't acknowledge you or something like that. What is that all about?
Okay, the Huey P Newton Foundation. Now, it's mighty. I'm glad you brought that up. It's mighty funny that it's only 2 people in the world that hold Huey P Newton death certificate and hospital death stamp. That's Frederica Newton and me, Rico Dukes, his son. So if Frederica Newton know firsthand about me, I done did a radio show about it and everything. Why don't she want to meet the person that has the only documents? With these documents, I can get every account turned over from my pops to me. That's why the hospital had me get these death hospital debts. That's why they had me get them. These documents, anything that my pop owned, I can get it turned over to me. This is how I'm able to patent and trademark his name. You can't patent and trademark a person's name unless you are related to them. You can't get death hospital data or death certificates unless you are of blood to them. You know, so
yeah, they gotta come. They gotta come and shut you down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or they gotta shut up, or they gotta shut up or shut you down. They gotta bring some facts.
I challenge anybody, everybody, include my family. If y'all feel that I'm lying, tell my uncle Melvin, tell my cousin David Newton. And my blood tell it all. I got my paperwork. If y'all want to know something, go get them. I'm ready whenever they ready. It's posted out and everything. I'm official when I say what I say.
So
you see how I stand, you see how I talk, you see how I move. If you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't got no facts, I ain't paying no attention to you. Matter of fact, I bet my 50% of my bank that I own. They feel True Federal Reserve.
You got a bank too?
Official.
Brother,
yes,
come on, man.
You just Federal Reserve Bank. We got partnership with Bank of America.
Stop, man. Stop. Brother, you know you blowing me away now. Come on, brother. You got a bank?
Everything that we speak, we have a part. We have bank.
Let me hold something.
The name of our bank is they fit. Anybody? Oh, they cut us out.
No, you good. I can hear you.
Oh, I also say they could say something went wrong. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Yeah, we have Reserve Bank. It's my website is TFTFRB.
Hold up. You cutting again. I'm going to pull up this website because you're giving up a lot of information. And I told you that I say, this Morris World TV, I might have to ask you some questions. You said TFT what?
TFTFRG.org.
That's right. See, he coming with receipts. He ain't scared.
Everything it's a mighty poor man to speak such a claim without no evidence to back his claim.
Hold up. It says THTH. I'm confused.
No. TFT.
TFT.
Yeah, TFT. T like T as in Tom, F as in fun, T as in Tom.
Okay.
TFT FRB. Like they feel truth, Federal Reserve Bank.
Okay, back. Got you. All right, there we go. Let's see what I got.
You see it?
Oh.
They got all my documents up there. We even put the bank cards up there to let you know.
Ah, man, you got my man up there though. Hold on, I gotta show my man. He don't like me.
He co-founder. He co-founder my bank. He co-founder.
Oh, let me share. Let me screen share. You got my man. you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's my minister of defense. That's my minister of defense. Kyle Walker.
There you go. There you go, Crip. There you go. Man, I had to block him the other day, man. He kept coming at me sideways. That's my guy.
Look, he a good dude, man, but he just real passionate about the movement. He real passionate about the people, but he a good dude, man, and I wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world, man. That's my minister of defense. I wouldn't trade him. I wouldn't trade him for no other minister of defense to be by my side but him.
So what do I do? How do I get on? What I need to do? I want to open up an account.
Oh, you can just call Bank of America and tell them that you want to open up an account with them.
I'm already with Bank of America, brother. I don't want to be with them no more. I want to be with you.
All you got to do.
I want to be with my brother. I don't want to be with Bank of America. No.
Listen to what I'm saying. We got partnership with Bank of America. So all you will be doing is switching your account over up under our account. So your account will be under they feel true Federal Reserve instead of Bank of America.
Now, what I'm saying is I want to detach myself. I want to put my money in my people account. That way people.
That's where you're going to be putting it. You'll be putting it in they feel true Federal Reserve. See, right now, by us having a partnership with Bank of America, we use Bank of America, the building foundation, to store the people money in. But your money would be up under our account, up under our route number. I mean, not route number. We're in the process right now of getting our own route number. I got a couple more documents that I got to fill out, and we have our own route number for our bank.
All right,
now, you understand what I'm saying? So right now, we use the Bank of America route number.
You know what, though? You know what?
Own bank.
I don't want y'all to clown my brother because y'all don't understand, because I don't understand fully. But I think this is a move in the right direction for us to reclaim our own management, the management of our own money. I think this is a great idea. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a Bank of America account, man. You know what I mean? They was I think they had involvement in the slave trade, man. But what else can I do? And then when you go to, they got I think in Baltimore they got Asiatic account, but they don't, man. They play a lot of games, so you know what I mean. I don't know, but whatever the case may be, big bro. All right, so now. When you say your minister of defense, he's a partner in that. So you also have the 21st century or 22nd century. What is it, brother? Black Panthers?
21st century Black Panthers, RCDHPN. The 21st stand for the year, for the century that we created it with the 21st century. Black Panther stand for, that's my pop organization. RCDHPN is my initials and my pop initials together. Rico Cortez, Duke, Huey P Newton.
Man, hold up, man. Goodness gracious, bro. You talk real fast. I'm trying to keep up. I just think so. No, I just play. So you're now listen, we got a lot of we got the new Black Panthers tomorrow. I'm doing a show tomorrow on this weird event that just happened in Mississippi. And I hope everybody tune in tomorrow because what people have been trying to promote, even bigger media companies, it's like a cover-up is going on with some of these groups perpetuating the idea that they're legitimate. But I have some direct footage that shows that brothers and sisters may be compromised to some degree. And I'm not saying every one of them, but some of the leaders just appear to be questionable, and so we're going to be questioning some of them.
Can I speak on Malik Seals?
Yeah. So before you speak on Malik, one of the first things I wanted to ask you was, is your do you call your organization a militia? Do you call it a gun club? What do you actually formally call it?
An organization agency. The pastor is the organization. The government is the government.
Because the reason why I said that is because the original Black Panthers was a political party. I think everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the guns was just exercising your political right. You know what I'm saying?
See?
But it wasn't all about the gun. This is about moving through politics and trying to acquire the power that we should have as a citizen anyway.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
Are you political? Obviously, you are if you're a federal government, but to what degree? So should I refer to you as an organization or a political party?
You can refer to me as both.
My man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You see how he give clear answers. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, every time somebody come on here and I ask tough questions, which those not really tough or they don't seem tough because he answering them fluently. This is all we ask on Moorish World TV. Answer the question. He answered with no static. My man, go ahead, brother.
The truth is never hard to answer. Only lies are hard to answer. So you got to constantly think of them. I don't have to think of no lies because I tell the truth. So everything that I speak is going to always be the same. Anything I speak going to come with facts. It's on you to debate what's true and what's real. I gave you the real. When they said that they watched Jesus Christ feed 5,000 people with loaves of bread and fish, still said that he was Satan. So who am I to sit up here and try to? My job ain't to convince you. My job is to come here and to show those. I ain't come here to unite everybody. I came to unite the reason. I see a lot of other. I ain't come here to do marches and protests. That ain't doing nothing for our people. We need resources.
So let me get this off my screen real quick. So when your organization, you're more predicated upon what your father actually was doing as opposed to what we see today. Is that what you implying?
Yes, sir. The original Black Panther Party, the main foundation and policy and rule to the original 1966 Black Panther Party for self-defense was reading. You was required to read 4 hours a day. You was required to research the law for 2 or 3 hours a day. It was mandatory that each member and each leader of the original Black Panther Party read 4 hours a day. As you stated earlier, the gun toting, that was just for extra. They was able to tote them with us and do what they did because they knew the law.
Right.
They read, they understand. Nowadays, you see a lot of formation. You see all these formations with all these other Panther organizations. What y'all doing? Y'all don't have not one patrol car on the streets protecting your community. Y'all don't have not one unit protecting your community. You ain't told the police that they are not wanted no more. You can protect and serve your own community. You ain't told them that, but you still have gun formation. What for? What is the purpose if you ain't doing that?
Absolutely.
So I don't. Anybody that know us and know me know that I'm not rocking with that though. I'm not rocking with.
So do you now before we get into about Malik, because I don't want to make this all about Malik because people think they have some vendetta against Malik, but when in fact I only seek that our people are being protected and being served by those who said that they serve the people, and I don't believe Malik fit that bill. But is it anybody that you do rock within the within any of those organizations that about revolution?
We united with not Max Payne. We united with
Max Payne.
Mike Payne. We united with him. Matter of fact, I spoke to him right before the show. I spoke to him right before the show and stuff. And we're trying to get his organization to be enforcement for Dayfield Truth Federal Government. And he want to just look over and read a lot of things and make sure that he got the full understanding we're about. We are a federal government. We do the same thing the federal government do. We just don't prosecute the people.
So what's the name? What's the name of his organization?
Black Panthers. The Black Panther Party.
But it's so many.
With Mike Payne.
But I'm saying, you got to be specific because many people, just like me, thought at one time that the Black Panthers was one group under one leader. What is this Black Panther that we're talking about?
This Black Panther, he's a Black Panther Party, and he's uniting with us. Me and him spoke together and things.
I mean, he's in Cali. He's in. I don't want to put.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mike is in. Matter of fact, let me check that.
No, don't say the city. Just the state is fine. I just want to familiarize myself with who's who because I don't think.
So I can give you the correct.
It sounds like Milwaukee.
And I don't have the appropriate answer. I like to get the correct appropriate answer. Hold on.
Right. See what I'm saying? Just straight and direct. He ain't playing. Straight and direct. But with that being said, family.
Y'all give me a few seconds. I'm going because he just inboxed me while we was on the show at 10:14. He
see what I'm saying? See? Straight to the point.
So
he ain't playing with y'all.
I'm going to him now. Newport, Virginia is where he's at.
Newport, Virginia. You see? There you go. See what I'm saying? This is all we got to do. We just got to come clean. At least come rough dry or something. You know what I mean?
We united with the People's Government of Detroit, the People's Political Power of New Orleans. We united with the Revolution people in Florida. We united with several different people. We united with the Coosa Nation.
What is the name again? I don't think we never heard of them.
The Coosa Nation. They're Indian Nation.
The Cuckoo Nation. I'm not familiar with it.
The Coosa Nation. COOSA.
Okay, I got you. I never heard of it, but I guess a lot of them things I never heard of before the first. Oh, there you go. I never heard of those before the first groups came to my show anyway. I never heard of any of these things. But so some of the Coosa Nation, I got you. I said Cuckoo Nation. My bad. Shout out to Coosa Nation. My apology. But I never heard of a lot. Like in the beginning, right? I always thought, like many people think, that Malik Zulu Shabazz was the new Black Panthers, as well as the Black Panther. It was, I mean, it's ignorance on our part, but that's what we thought. You know what I'm saying? Until a few years ago, I was unaware. I was totally oblivious that it was so many groups. But what I'm saying is, with all of these groups, you got Huey P Newton Gun Club, you got Fred Hampton Gun Club, you got Never Sleep Gun Club, you got man, I can go on and on. Gorilla Mainframe, you got but they don't go with them. Shout out to Gorilla Mainframe. Them my people's there. If you real, get with them, and maybe y'all can come together and come up with something with your organization there. As if you're real. But if you ain't real, don't mess with them. They real deal. I mean, I'm not to you, but anybody who's listening. But they go on and on and on. Crystal Muhammad, on and on and on and on. And so what I'm asking is that are you affiliated with any of those groups?
I'm affiliated with certain members of the new Black Panther Party, and not just the new Black. I denounced him on Black Lives Matter interview. I denounced him, and I told the world Malik is not the leader. I'm the leader. If you hold the name Black Panther Party, you under my leadership, whether you like it or not. I'm here to take my throne.
So are you friends? What's going on with you and Malik? What type of relationship do y'all have? Have you ever met him?
Not in person. He wouldn't even. He reached out to me a few times, several times. Write me long paragraphs in my inbox. Then when I try to reach out to him, he even gave me his number. I called him. He didn't answer the phone. So it's all on social media lives and everything. So he reached out, and then he sent people to me, and the people he was sending to me, I was told that Malik wanted me to come to the Juneteenth event. All right.
Right.
Abdullah gonna tell me if I come to the Juneteenth event and say I'm Huey's son, it ain't gonna end well. So I told him then, I guess it ain't gonna end well then, because I'm the son of Huey. Y'all are denounced. I am the leader, whether you like it or not. So the real people see this and they starting to come to us. Leaders, they members are changing and coming to us. You know, so I mean, people recognize real, and I'm putting all faith things on Front Street. You know, I was shot 9 times, left 43 gunshot holes in me for being the son of Huey P Newton. Ain't none of y'all shedding no blood out here, riding the name of Black Panther, Huey P Newton.
Let me ask you, what actually happened to with that incident? Because you say you shed blood in the name of Huey P Newton, your father. What was that incident all about? Now, don't tell me you was out there dope dealing. I'm playing. I was out there hustling, and then you know what I'm saying. They ran down.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I was.
man, that ain't the struggle.
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, that's how they arranged it. You know what I'm saying? They arranged it to where at the time when I was shot up, I didn't know I was Huey Newton Son.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. That's right. You did mention that once you got shot up, you needed some blood, and I got you. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started putting everything together and realizing that who I thought was my family wasn't my family, and my wife that was at the time, she told me that my people wasn't my people, my family wasn't my family, and broke down and started crying on the side of the hospital bed.
So was you adopted or something?
Yes, I was adopted by Robert Charles Dukes and Teresa Mary.
Okay, got you. Did you are they in the flesh today?
Robert Dukes is dead. Teresa Mary is deceased. I just put an audio out with me and my stepsister, who I once thought was my real sister, and she's confessing everything. She wanted to know who told me Huey Newton was my father, and I asked her, tell Teresa to tell me the truth who my mom is, and she was like, she don't know who your mom is. So either she don't know who my mom is, my real mom is, or she just gonna hold it till she go to her grave.
So if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Are you in Texas now? Because I heard.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. That's
so you never try to partner up with like Crystal or Babu or anybody like that?
I reached out to Crystal. I reached out to Babu. Me and him were supposed to meet at the Huey P Newton Gun Club on Glendale. So when I reached out to him, we both came on a Sunday. But if I hadn't called him that Saturday, I would just been going to the club and going to the park, and they wouldn't have even been there. So if I hadn't reached out to him, he said, "Oh, no, it's gonna be next weekend." So by the time the next weekend came, I had so much things lined up to where I didn't have time just to go out there and meet him. And once he seen that I had Pat in the name, he kind of felt some kind of way. But I mean, I ain't got feeling towards that there, you know. But,
so what are some of the things that y'all do as 21st century Black Panther Party? What are some of the things that y'all do?
We provide public and private processing service. So that means if you want to file federal cases, or you want to file civil cases, or state cases, or city cases, we will help you file these cases for little or nothing. You know, so don't get it thinking that we supposed to do everything for free, because we also got it, we got families as well. So some people get it confused, like the revolution movement. People that's doing a revolution movement, you're supposed to do everything for free. Then how, if we do everything for free, then how can we give the people back anything? We ain't got nothing to give them. So, I mean, we offer public and private processes.
So when I just want to cut your wisdom for a second. So when we look at what just went on in Mississippi, if you will, and I'll be covering it tomorrow, family. I hope y'all watching tomorrow. We got a really, really good presentation tomorrow. If we're talking about what happened in Mississippi, how they went to Mississippi, are we in a good place to assume that you don't practice those practices, or do you actually practice them practices? Whatever was going on in Mississippi, I don't know if you paid attention.
You say, do we practice? No, we didn't go out there. We are not going to where everybody's gonna be showing their gun training. Do the United States government show you their military training?
Right, I got you. I agree.
You know, I mean, if there's a lot of us, yeah, we'll take pictures, and a lot of us this, that, but to show you our actual military training or how we train, what we learn, and the tactics we're doing, only a fool would do that. How you a leader if you allowing your team to do that stuff? So I was watching a part of that clip, and once they got to a certain point out there, they got ran away. The police told them they had to leave, and they left.
And I'm gonna be talking about.
How are you a militant organization if you still been ran away from those purposes that you saying that you standing against? We ain't got time to go out there for no camera scene and this and that to be on no camera. We doing things that really matter for the people. But we doing the things that we know that's gonna start a war.
Well, you know, good goodness gracious. And I'm glad, brother. So, one thing that you said that you heard before you came on the show, that this guy Slow C the Great said that whoever come on to Hug a Bake show is not real or something like that. He don't even. Do you know Slow C?
I don't know him at all, and I that's why I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna address it for a small little second
because what's funny to me is like I don't know. I never met you before. You know what I'm saying? Until now in our communication before you coming on the show. And it's so funny to me how people would throw this projection out that someone is not real. They never talked to him. They never reached out to him. Like if somebody goes on Slow C channel, just because they're on Slow C channel, I'm not going to automatically assume that they are something that they're not, you know what I'm saying, without evidence. I need to see you for who you are before I call you out on something. So you don't know Slow C, what they call OC the Great, for him to say that you're not real?
I don't know him, never heard of him until tonight. So one of my people got in touch with me and told me about the statement that he made. So I'm gonna address OC. And I'm gonna address you for 3 seconds because I don't even feel like you deserve even any addressing from the leader that I ain't.
He really don't, though. He really don't. But yeah. And that's how we do nobodies. Nobody. But with that being said, so again, I want to go back to outside of y'all more focused on a lot of legal practices and legal action is trying to balance out our rights as it relates to legal practices.
We are abolishing the U.S. government. We ain't talking about doing it. We in the courtrooms and we have to do it. You can't form a government unless that government has been abolished. To our system, the government has been abolished. This is why we can do the things that we do.
Well, how do you go about? I mean, I'm clueless to this. How do you go about abolishing a government? If I'm not sure.
If you read the Declaration of Independence of 1776, it tells you how to go about abolishing. All you got to do is be able to prove that the U.S. government is a criminal organization, a racketeering enterprise that have been committing crime for over a certain amount of period of time. This involves in the RICO Act, which is racketeering and corrupt organization. See, when I talk, I speak with people's knowledge. Like a lot of people know that I'm going over a lot of CPA right now. So that's what you do. The same laws that's made to enforce you, which is the same laws that you use against to free yourself with. But if you don't know them same laws, and you don't have a heart to free yourself to stand, then guess what? You submit and become a slave.
Let me get some of these. People say that I'm going on. I'm trying to watch everything going on, but people say I was going out. So let me put some of these windows down real quick. So do you have any conflict with any of these groups that be, because I read one of your posts where you said that they just walking out here, they're just marching, et cetera, et cetera. Are you against the march and protest?
No, I'm not against marching and protest. It plays a part of the movement. All I'm saying is you got 20,000 organizations in the country and all of them marching and holding signs. What is we gonna come out there and do the same thing for? So we doing things, we coming with banks, we coming with governments, we coming with the processing service. We got our own tax service, we got our own social media platform. So what's your
social media platform so everybody can check in?
They Fear Truth Social Media.
They Fear Truth Social Media, family. Just tap it in. They Fear Truth. Y'all got a YouTube channel?
Yep, we got a YouTube channel. We got a social media platform. Man, we got so much. We got a magazine. We got our own newspaper. Like I said, we got our own tax service where you can come file your taxes. We got an EIN, the FCIN number, and everything. And we tied in with Drake Southwest tax people. So we got a lot of things going, man.
Let me ask you, how long have you been propagating what you're talking about tonight? You know what I mean? How long have you been? Yeah. Like you say, okay, you got shot and you wasn't familiar. When was that year that you got hit up, if you will, for all intents and purposes?
Repeat the question again.
When did you start to realize, okay, I need to start doing what my father did and step out on the front and do what you're doing now as They Fear True federal government?
When I got shot up, I knew it was something. It's like when God wants you to know something, He gonna put a nagging on your heart, and He ain't gonna never let that nagging leave until you start searching to find the truth of what's going on. So after I got shot up, it still took me like, I got shot in 2010. I just received the documents last year that Huey P Newton was my father. So that's 11 years. So it's basically 11 years later, I didn't receive the documents. That's when I received the actual document that I was the son of Huey P Newton. I was shot at 31. I didn't find out he was my father until I was 41.
Does your father have any other family that actually vouches for your position as his son? Like anybody, like a distant uncle, cousin, something like that?
David Newton is the closest one. That's who I've been talking to David Newton for the last like year and a half before I had the documents and everything. David was the only one. I mean, it's all kind of texts out there where I'm asking David, because who the oldest, me and you? And he asked me what my birthday was. I told him, he was like, I'm the oldest. I'm 6 months older than you, little cuz. You know, but he say, like he told me when he said one day, he said, well, how I know that you his son? How I see all the paperwork, but how I know this right here? You got the same blood that he got, right? That's simple. Every time I tell him you want your DNA test, I don't need it. I don't want it. It is what it is. So it's nothing that I can do. So the only thing that I can tell people, if you have any doubt what I say, go get one of my blood relatives and watch it say 99.9%, the same as my doctor.
I mean, would you show and prove on Morris World TV your documents that matches the blood test and all that? Because after this show, it didn't mean nothing to me because I'm a podcaster.
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to show him earlier, and you told me to hold up.
No. What I'm saying is like a separate show because I'm gonna wait till the comments come up. A separate show because
whenever you want to do that show, whatever.
Wow. Okay, so y'all hear that? So all of y'all want to be in here trolling. He just said that he don't mind, answering the trolls.
And I'm doing this on behalf of the show host. He said he want to wait on another show, so I'm gonna respect it. We can do it now.
Because what I like about interviewing brothers like you and sisters like you is that you're real fluent. You're quick to answer. You don't buck the answer. You answer directly. You know what I mean? Now that could come and bite you in the end if you ain't right. But if you're right, you're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said,
you know how many people been trying to buckle me down and couldn't?
Yeah,
and
but
they all have to bag up.
That's well, but let me what was that? Cancel that. So what I'm saying is that when people come on Morris World TV, right? I catch a bad rap. When Crystal Muhammad came on Morris World TV, I really was trying to support Sister Crystal Muhammad until she took donations, and these donations wasn't given to the family of a brother that had died at the gym. You know what I'm saying? And when I questioned her about it, she tried to treat me as if I was wrong for questioning about her collecting donations. So that went south. Malik Zulu Shabazz. I did an interview with Malik Zulu Shabazz, and then I moved on to talking about the Grandmaster Jay. He began to question me about Grandmaster Jay and then call me an agent. It always goes left. It always goes left.
Let me say this about Malik Shabazz. I got to help you out on this right here, brother. Malik Shabazz, who's supposed to be the leader of the New Black Panther Party, ever since 2013, he stepped down himself from his leadership position, and he hasn't been in the leadership position of the New Black Panther Party. So I'm trying to figure out how are the New Black Panther members following him when he's not even a leader.
Right. So I know that's the crazy thing. So, but the thing is, the word is that Sister Crystal and a few disgruntled brothers and sisters, they got together and say, "You the leader now, Crystal," or something like that. So it's kind.
I got a message when me and Crystal was talking that I can post and I can send you. You can post it. Well, I asked Crystal, I hear you the leader of the New Black Panther, but I'm not the leader of the New Black Panther Party. I'm not the leader of them. I'm not the leader. I'm not affiliated with them.
So she not the leader. So who the leader? They
don't have a leader.
They just playing leader.
Exactly. Now,
Crystal too, brother. Somebody said Crystal. Somebody said Crystal isn't a bad person. She just can't do nothing on the battlefield. Maybe a tent hospital. Man, y'all leave my sister Crystal alone. I'm not messing with Sister Crystal this year. I'm giving her a pass.
With Malik Shabazz,
that was a good one.
Shabazz blocked me after he was trying to ask me who I was. How we know you, who you is? I said, all my evidence is out there. The question is, who are you? It's no information on you. See, I'm going to put a lot of things out here right now, y'all. So y'all be prepared and ready for this.
Here we go.
I still have a son named Malik Seal. But Malik Seal is the same age as Malik Shabazz. You can't find no information about Malik Seal or Malik Shabazz. Now, why isn't Malik Shabazz? Why your parents' name is Louis and Igor or Jag or one of them there, but they don't have no first name. It don't say nothing about where you was born and where you was raised. There's no information. I have a federal government, so I'm able to dig deep because we're part of Homeland Information Network. They have to invite us in so they can give us access to their system. So Malik Shabazz, there is no information.
Oh. I need you to run that one more time. Say it slow. Say it slow. Say it one more time. Slowly for me. The whole thing. You said I got something I wanted to say. Let me tell you. Okay. I want to hear it slow because I'm gonna clip this part because I want to. Somebody got some explaining to do. Now say it again.
Malik Shabazz, the leader and ex-leader of the New Black Panther Party. There is no information that you can find about Malik Shabazz. The most information you can find about Malik Shabazz is him being an attorney and at the California bar. There is no information on him. There is no information on his parents. There is no information on his parents' first name. All they say is his father's like one of his parents is a Lewis and the other is a Jagger. So why is it not no information on you, young man? Where did you come from? COINTELPRO still exists. So when I started putting this out, he blocked me. So then I started telling the people about Bobby Seale's son, which is named Malik Seal. Now Malik and Bobby Seale's son, they are the same age. They was born in the same year. You can't find no information about Bobby Seale's son. You can't find no information about Malik Seal. Now Bobby Seal is originally from Dallas, Texas. The New Black Panther headquarters is in Dallas, Texas. I'm just gonna put that out there into the audience mind. I have a federal government, so I have dug deep. I have even asked Malik this question, and yet he has failed to answer this question. This is the real reason why I denounced his leadership on Black Lives Matter 757 live interview. This is why I denounce him like this to the world. This is why I tell the world that he's not the leader. He's not anything. I don't have a personal vendetta against him because I don't know. For his leadership, I have a problem with you today.
Wow. So if let's say if someone say, okay, what's your history? Are you willing? Like for me, like somebody say that, like some weirdo said something to me not to me. They said it online. They said, you know what? Dog Bay got locked up and the feds gave him a YouTube channel. Like the feds, like they said the feds gave me a YouTube channel. Like anybody who's been following me since I started YouTube, I went straight to the streets and started my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I just didn't turn on the camera like most of these weirdos do. I went straight to the streets of Harlem, where I'm not even from. You know what I'm saying? And chopped it up with brothers in Harlem. And that's how I started my YouTube channel, because Sinetta was coming at the Moors. So, I mean, it's a track record. But are you able to give people a track record as to your rise to leadership in your federal government?
Exactly. My name speaks for itself. That's why I was saying person can just type my name up. When you type my name up, it tell you I have my own knowledge Google planner. They don't just give them nothing to nobody that ain't doing nothing.
You have your what? Knowledge what?
It's called a Google Knowledge Panel, meaning like if you type President Trump name up, it's gonna pop up with his picture and gonna tell you President this, that, his age and birthday. Mine's gonna do the same thing. All you gotta do is type my name up.
I just typed it in. It says Wikimedia Commons, Rico Dukes, born in Shreveport, Louisiana. Let me share this real quick. You said type it in, so I'm gonna type it in real quick.
Yeah, type it in. And if you type up my whole name, Rico Cortez Dukes, the knowledge panel gonna pop up. It's gonna have my picture and everything right there.
It said Rico.
That I'm an author and all that.
Rico Cortez Dukes, born in Shreveport, Louisiana on August 26, 1979. He's the son of Black Panther, Huey P. Newton, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what you're talking about right here?
Who if somebody on there, tell them to go on Google and just type, or you go on Google and type up Rico Cortez Duke, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. It's going to pop over my picture and everything. Like if you just type up Rico Duke, it's going to come up a different way. You got to put Cortez in there.
All right, Rico Cortez Dukes. He got case search. Rico Cortez Dukes race the work. Man, we gotta go through this case search now. Yeah, we gotta do that on another show. Now you say you beat the cases?
Now, yes, I won all 50 cases that all courts lack subject matter jurisdiction, power, and authority over Rico Dukes and they feel true federal government of America. It ruled that the courts lack subject matter jurisdiction, and I'm the one who pushed the court to rule in their favor because I was filing a federal case in regards to the murder contract against me, because the judge that labeled me deceased, he published to the public that I was labeled deceased.
Hold up. I don't know about that. What happened with that? Somebody labeled, the judge said you was deceased?
The judge published to the public that Rico Cortez Dukes was deceased. In order to publish somebody deceased, you have to either see a government document, or that's it. That's the only way you can publish somebody deceased. So if he didn't see a government document, that means he forged saying that I was deceased. So he implicated himself in a government murder conspiracy plot. All this is mentioned in the case. All this is wrote in the case. So I told him either he gonna have to open a case on himself and his agencies, or he gonna have to rule in my favor that all courts lack subject matter jurisdiction. They ruled in my favor.
So on this it say you survived the United States government murder contract.
Exactly.
But you in the drug game though? How did that work? Because I'm reading what you told me to Google. Can you break that down to us?
It's easy. If, say for instance, if the government wants you, it's easier to touch you if you're a street person versus if you were somebody like who I am now. If you're a street person, they can get street people to touch you.
Right. I got you.
It's very simple.
Now, what you in Dallas? So you definitely should be connecting with Babu. Are you connected with Babu?
I spoke. Like I told you, I spoke to him. We supposed to meet at the park.
No, what I'm saying is, do y'all have anything future going? Because Babu, I actually like Babu. Like we don't agree on everything, but I think he's a real one.
I mean, I'm willing to even people that I've had, bad conversations with. That don't mean that I hate you. Don't mean that I can't work with you. That just mean that, hey, maybe we need to try this again some other type of way. You know what I'm saying? But after too many tries, and it's just still, the energy is still bad, the vibe is still bad. I don't want nothing to do with you.
Babu don't be having bad.
Not him. I'm saying, like, when me and him talked the first time, it was everything was cool. We ain't eating no bad words, man. He just basically was in his feelings because I trademarked Huey P Newton, and I told him that I ain't got no problem with nobody using the name, but if you selling merchandise, it's no more than right to pay the person who owns it.
Right. I mean, hey, are you going to are you trying to get your bread though? Babu might be getting a couple of dollars. I'm gonna ask him for a donation next time I talk to him. I talked to him the other day.
I told him once he seen that I had trademarked everything, he blocked.
Man, we need to stop that, man. I think we need to try to learn to work together. If you real and he real, get through disagreements and work together, man. You know what I mean?
And before I paid the trademark Huey P Newton in the Black Panther's name, I spoke to my cousin David Newton to see if all these other organizations was paying any kind of homage for using that name. None of them.
How about my good brothers over there with Anubis? Do you know them brothers? My brother.
I didn't heard of him. Every organization using the Black Panther. Organization that's using Black Panther.
They not Black Panthers. They black dogs. And I say dogs.
No.
Anubis.
Every organization using Black Panther's name, none of them was approved by my people on me.
The only thing I'm saying is there's a few good people out there. And if you're real, I think it's imperative that you connect with those real ones. You know what I'm saying? Anubis, Babu. I might be butchering the brother name, but you know what I'm talking about. Who else? Fred Hampton Gun Club. There's a few real ones out there.
See, I'm united with Fred Hampton Jr.
Okay.
You know, I'm united with Fred Hampton Jr. Me and him united on his live Free Them All radio show.
Okay, I got you. And I think I seen a flyer with that one.
Yeah.
I think
the,
I
the
did.
link on the link on there and everything, you know, so people can hear the whole radio show and everything.
Yeah,
me and him united on his show.
So what is your ultimate mission? What is your ultimate mission as the truth? They fear true federal government. What's your ultimate mission?
To give the people freedom and liberation. To give the people a protection from an illegal incorporation justice system by any means necessary.
That's right. My bad. Anubis is the black jackals. They ain't no cats. I like when he said that too. I hope my brother can come back and clip that one. My brother said, "Man, we ain't no cats." But yeah,
I want all organizations. This is what I want people to understand and realize about this revolution movement. When you're in a revolution, you got to realize that you're not going to be able to unite every black person, every organization. You'll be a damn fool to think that you can. All you can do is unite those that are real. As I said at the beginning of the show, I didn't come here to unite weak-minded and weak-blooded and spineless people. I ain't come here to unite y'all. I came here to unite the real, those that really want to see liberation and freedom for the oppressed people, especially our people. If you with resources, we need farms, we need land, we need oil, we need gas, we need water resources, we need electricity. These are the things that the 21st century and they feel true federal government. This is what we bring to the table. We ain't bringing marches and protesters and going to approach nobody because somebody called somebody a B or N word, or we not doing all that there. That don't free our people, man. We trying to free our people, and the only way to free our people, we got to become independent. The only way we can become independent, we got to be able to supply for ourselves. If we can't supply for ourselves, if all these gun organizations talking about they want war, how you gonna take care of your people when you get them to war? How you gonna feed them? How you gonna give them medical care? Where you gonna get your bullets from? But you want to go to war, but you ain't got no resources to go to war. You want to go to war with a superpower when you ain't got nothing to go to war with a superpower with.
Somebody says, man, I gotta sit down with this man. I don't know what that means. Fred Hampton Jr. ain't no joke. Somebody says he should be a guest also, GS. I'm working on Fred Hampton Jr. The only reason I was supposed to get Fred Hampton Jr. on the show at one time. But at the time, that was the time with Crystal Muhammad, and Crystal Muhammad actually, I think she tried to sabotage the interview with Fred Hampton Jr. I probably could get him now. I know people that know him, and I've actually spoke to him briefly last October. So that's definitely a plus. I think that'll be a great interview. But with that being said, family, everybody thumbs up, like the video, share the video. We talking to Fred Hampton. We're talking to Huey P Newton Son. This is Huey P Newton Son here, and he challenges anybody who think that they can prove that he's not Huey P Newton Son. Come forth, bring your evidence, shut him down.
And I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it better for them. Okay. Now, you already looked up and seen that our bank is official.
Now I don't know if it's official yet. I can't check it yet. I just glanced at it.
Do all your homework on it. Do all your homework. Take as much time as you need. Dig as deep as you like. If you need me to help you dig.
That's what I'm talking about.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I challenge anybody, my entire 50% of they feel true Federal Reserve Bank. I sign it over to you. Prove I'm not the son of Huey P Newton. Don't come telling me nothing about your mouth. Bring your facts. Bring my people so they can give some DNA and I can give them mine. That's what you do.
So what happens when you have people saying that? Now look at this. I was a friend of his, and we went to school together, and something like nobody's never said that. I'm just saying, because I always say that about Malik. Whoever went to school with Malik, whoever, you know what I mean?
If like, that's an easy question. If I didn't find out he was my father till I was 41, I mean, shit, they can't tell you no more but the life that I know. I'm still learning the life of
I
who
got
I really truly am.
Absolutely. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. And so, who else in the building? Let me see if we got any more questions in here. I'm looking for the questions right now. Do you have
open for any questions? Any questions, no matter what it say, how it is. I'm one of the realest that you'll ever meet. One of the realest that's gonna be in these revolutions.
Because look, you definitely coming back to the show, bro. I love interviewing brothers like you. I love it, and sisters too. You know, that just can flow with the questions. But I'm gonna put this in the chat. This link in the chat.
Kendrick spoke highly of you too.
Who, Kendrick? Man, Kendrick he need to show some discipline though, man. He can't be all angry and all frustrated. You know what I mean? He got to show some discipline and some decorum.
I tried to tell him that there because, you know, Kendrick, the reason why I like Kendrick is a real, Kendrick really want to see change with the people, but he hot-headed. I didn't have run-ins with him like that, but I ain't never stopped dealing with him because of the run-ins. I just gave him time to cool off, and he had to come back and tell me, man, Rico, everything you told me, man, it was real. I had to see. God didn't put me here to mislead you. If I don't mislead you, I don't want to be here on this earth.
What I'm saying is about Kendrick, right? One thing about Kendrick is that the moment that he disagree, he think that it's okay to just go. Like, for instance, Kendrick disagreed with me, and the next thing you know, he's making a video when he got my phone number. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick disagreed with me, and the next thing you know, he over there with Big Shirley talking about I try to charge him to get on the show. The moment that he disagreed, I didn't try to charge him. I say, brother, if you coming on Morse World TV and you trying to market something, like if you were selling your book on this show because you're an author, then yeah, you're gonna have to break bread.
That ain't no more than right. That's business.
You know what I'm saying? Now, he wasn't really trying to sell something per se, but what it was, he was definitely trying to get his story that I thought was suspect about the European that set him up. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're talking about.
He claimed set him up. And I do think even in the courtroom, Kendrick should have just held his peace. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the live footage. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind having him on the show, but he have to show decorum. You follow what I'm saying?
That all the way.
You got to show decorum, because if you don't show decorum, then what happens is we no longer are men. We have reduced to the same animals that we claim to oppress us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We reduced to that. So with that being said, I got my man Todd Streets. I haven't seen him in a minute. I hope his camera come on. Dynamite Lightning hit the link, but it went out, so I'm not sure. Dynamite Lightning.
Bring whoever in. It's an open book, open show for me. Bring whoever in.
Hey, Todd Streets, what's up? Are you there, brother? This is my guy, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, bro.
Indeed. Peace and blessings.
Bro, how you been doing, brother? Happy Father's Day if you celebrate it.
Still out here.
You all right? How you been?
Man, I'll say indeed.
Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. I love you, brother. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear your voice. I haven't heard you in quite some time. You must be out there riding around and getting it.
I'm definitely out here making moves, man, doing the work of the people and moving in purpose.
So with that being said, brother, do you have anything that you want to say to my brother Rico Cortez Dukes?
Indeed. From your perspective, Mr. Dukes, what is the likelihood of a movement being infiltrated by one who is of the lineage of a revolutionary, like the likes of Huey P Newton? Meaning, how do you prepare yourself? And this is the second part to the question. How would you prepare yourself against that level of attack systematically?
Repeat the first part of the question. I heard Huey P Newton at the end, and then I heard you say it's like the first beginning. What is my opinion on the revolution?
Okay. What is the likelihood of being a target for infiltration and COINTELPRO, things of that nature, being that you are the son of Huey P. Newton?
You say what's the level of a threat?
Yes.
Well, the level of the threat for me is always gonna be high. It's gonna always be high because of who I am. People mad because Huey got a son, but they say that they love my pop. Those are infiltrators. Those are people that I feel like work for COINTELPRO. How can you love my pop, but you upset with me because I'm telling you who I am? You're not upset with me because of nothing that I did. You upset with me because who I'm telling you that I am. So my level.
So how would you defend yourself?
Would be high. I just received a threat from Commander Hawk of the Royal Black Panthers, who told me that it was a hit put on me from here to Zimbabwe, and told me that he was the one that they sent. He was the one that supposed to come get me. I asked him, "What's wrong with your comers then? You know where I'm at in Dallas, Texas. I shoot good, I fight good. I know a little martial arts too. I stand down to nothing and nobody. I ain't gonna never renege on what I'm telling you. I'm the son of Huey P. Newton. Whether I'm alive or whether I'm dead, you can't change that fact."
What do you think it'll be? Let me ask you this. Do you think it'll be more effective if Rico Dukes just did the work and his work speak for itself, as opposed to keep saying you're the son of Huey P. Newton, because that could come off as if you're trying to use the name to validate you.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. They feel anything that They Feel Truth was established in 2016.
Right.
Before I had any knowledge that was my father. So my legacy, I created my own legacy. Now that I know he's my pop, that just strengthened the legacy and let everybody know that this man is who he say he is. He's who he say he is. So before I knew he was my pop, They Feel Truth federal government. They Feel Truth started from the music distribution label.
Oh, you used to rap? You didn't rap, man. Stop playing, man. You got bars?
Yeah, we got. I do a little rapping, but I got artists. I put people in the stove.
Who artists you got? Lil Baby. Lil Baby ain't your artist.
I got an artist by the name of Chris. I got an artist by the name of Anthony Manigo. He's in the distribution store. I put me in his interview in the store. I got an artist named. Two of my artists I let go. One of them name was Ashley Monroe.
What's the record label? What's the record label called? God doggone it, we about to get popping on here. We blowing up.
They Feel Truth distribution. When you see it, you're gonna see all kinds of stuff with Interscope Records and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I ain't just on here just talking. See, this is how you know real leaders, because real leaders gonna come with real facts.
So you working with Interscope? Who is that? Jimmy Iovine?
Yeah, that's Interscope Records. See, the only difference about a distribution label and an artist, I don't get a deal with the label. You see what I'm saying? The artist gets the deals with a label. I'm not an artist.
How you? How that? I mean, off topic a little bit about rec, because I like hip hop. I'm a hip hop. My favorite artist right now is, I got 3 favorite artists, 4 right now. You know what I mean? Lil Baby, Kodak Black. I like Gorilla Nims. If y'all ain't down with Gorilla Nims, go check them out. And who my other guy? My other brother from Chicago. That's right. I forget his name. Oh, and my brother from Baltimore, YG Static. I think that's man. But anyway, do you have any artists that we could think of that is comparable to those artists I named? Because they hot right now. Lil Durk, that's right. Lil Durk, my guy, man. Good goodness. That's what I wanted.
I keep it real and 100 with everything. I'm not a multi-million-dollar record label, so I don't have a multi-million-dollar artist on my label. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for artists that in the streets that the record labels can look over. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for people that gonna be the face.
Todd Street got bars, man. How can he get on? That's my guy. We need to get him signed up.
Todd Street, you got bars?
That's my man. Todd Street got bars, man. Come on, Todd. Bring that bread home to the family. Let's get it.
Yeah, but the question he asked like for us with the revolution, any organization can be infiltrated. Because you got to understand the people that you trying to stand against They've been here for a long time.
I'm gonna be checking out Lord Yanni tonight, man. So that must be in my play deck, Lord Yanni, because y'all know the type of music I like. I just like this younger generation. This younger generation is phenomenal. I loved how they do their wordplay. That you know what I mean. But here we go. So your record label, do your record label got a YouTube page and all of that? Where can we find the music?
You can go on YouTube, just type up They Fear Truth Music. It's gonna pop right up.
What's it called?
They Fear, everything that I own is They Fear Truth, except the 21st century. Everything else is They Fear Truth.
Brother,
that's my legacy.
Are you familiar with Daruba?
The who?
The brother Daruba. That did 20-some years. He did over 20-some years. Was with the original Black Panthers. I did a cover story on it. Malik Zulu Shabazz and his goons jumped the elder because it was at one point where the new Black Panthers was being confused with the Black Panthers, and he went into one of their events and they jumped him and beat him up pretty bad. But he was back in that era of time with your father, Brother Daruba. I did a show on him, trying to look for a picture for him now.
Yeah, I see. That's why I see you got a lot of people that be asked questions like this and they're lie. If I don't know something about something, I'm gonna tell you straightforward. I don't know about it.
Right.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm always open to information and learning new things. I'm gonna learn to the day that I die.
Yeah. Somebody
so you just told me that
Ben Wahad. Yeah, Daruba Ben Wahad. I mean, a very, very. Ever since I did that show about them brutalizing him, I've noticed he's been on quite a few podcasts. So I didn't reach out to him because I didn't want to bring him on here after so many people was looking out for him. And he's an elder, you know. I think he deserves his privacy. I think he deserves because Morris World TV is a little bit racy, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't reach out to him. He was opposed to, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave that alone. But with that being said, what other Panthers from the time of your dad do you communicate with, if any?
I was communicating with Bobby Field.
That's it? No more?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of rest of them that came on, that been coming along and telling me that they was part of the movement with my pops, and you know, but I ain't got no evidence on it. But the ones that I know that had evidence that was really that he was the co-founder, yes, I got documents of me and him talking and all that.
So you know that now the next show, you know I'm gonna get a bunch of emails. You know I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, people be texting me right now. You know I'm gonna get a bunch of emails. I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff. And so
I'm ready for all of it.
So I'm let me see. I'm at your website. It said that it said Rico Cortez Dukes is a civil rights leader, a United States councilman. Were you a councilman for the United States somewhere?
That's what, you know, when you become a councilman, they send me some paper from the White House saying I was a U.S. councilman. So that's how I originally first got started, because they didn't want me to do what I was doing. So they sent me some White House papers telling me that I was a councilman. I was a U.S. councilman. I didn't want the position because I don't want to be with the U.S. government.
No, what I'm saying is, hold up. Help us understand that real quick. When you say that you was a Panther, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said that the government sent you a letter. Did that come in the mail? How does that work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything the White House sends you come in the mail.
No. What I'm saying is, I never heard. That's the first time I've ever heard that when you claim to be a Panther, that the next thing you know, you get a letter from the White House and they say that you're a councilman.
But see, you got to understand, I'm the only person in history that holds everything that I'm speaking now is on my page. It's out to the public. I'm the only person in history that holds United States government documents that convict the government of genocide. It's over 60 people that was on this list. I was number 1 on this list, and it tells you directly for prosecutors' use only. This is what it tells you on it. I'm talking about, they got all the documents, everything that's on my birth certificate is on these documents. I was number 1 on this list. This is why they label me deceased.
But how does how I thought you have to be voted in a council person, a councilman of what? I'm trying to understand.
You don't have to be voted in to be anything. You could be elected. Elected means you can be elected or you can be appointed. Appointed means somebody that's already in that system can appoint you to a certain spot. You got to be elected.
No. What I'm saying is for U.S. I never heard of a U.S. councilman, number one. You know what I'm saying? So
U.S. councilman, they pretty much like congressmen. They right under congressman.
They right under congressman.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to browbeat you, man. I just want to know what's the duties of what would be the duties of a councilman?
See, the same duties the same duties that pretty much city councilman will have, but he'll be part of the Congress council. You know, Congress has his own council.
Bro, I'm sitting up here laughing because I've really never heard of that before, man. Let me see, United States councilman.
Yeah, Congress has his own councilman. They have their own like when they sit back and they pass laws. Y'all think y'all voting on laws?
Right.
You're not voting on laws. They sit back and feel like they pass the laws what they want to be passed.
Right. Right. So
it's all a Ponzi scheme. So what They Feel Truth did, we came to expose the Ponzi scheme.
I mean, did you have to report in the morning? I mean, what type of job is that? Like a real?
I had to do. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't had to do nothing. They sent me some papers from the White House telling me, Mr. Rico Dukes, you are a U.S. councilman. The sheriffs and everything seen this paper because people thought I was lying when I told them this.
I think you lied.
Look, one day the sheriff seen this here, and
they think you
I ain't read these papers right here. The sheriff read the paper and say, one day the sheriff seen this about the real talking characters in Texas. I said, the same people, if they looking at this here, they'll tell you. They was out there. We out there smoking weed. So I seen the sheriff coming, and I had been told him, I said, man, don't worry about him. I said, don't worry about that. So when he seen me, he looked. And he came in the store. He wasn't on duty yet. He was in uniform, but he wasn't on duty yet. So he went in the store, bought what he bought. He came back out. I said, I'm going to show y'all something. I walked up to him. I passed him the paper. I said, y'all didn't believe these papers were real. So I showed it to him. I said, I want you to instruct them on what these papers is. He read every word on it and looked at me. He looked at them. My homeboy, Dwayne Wayne, says, is them papers real? He looked at him. He said, yeah, they real. But I'm trying to figure out, what the hell you doing out here, man, smoking weed? I said, that's part of one of my campaigns to legalize marijuana.
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, boy. He said, I'm a councilman, and you want to know why I'm smoking weed? Because I'm practicing my campaign. I like that. I mean,
my 2024 presidential campaign, one of the biggest agendas I got on there is to legalize recreational marijuana. So if you see me on TV and I'm smoking and all this stuff, I'm promoting what I'm trying to push. I'm pushing for marijuana to be legalized.
This is too much, brother. Brother, you got to come back, brother. You got to come back to the show, brother. This is for real. This is the real deal. What you think, Todd Streets? I love my brother, Todd. What you think, brother? Unmute yourself.
Hey, man, it's definitely a story to tell. It's definitely
one. Listen, I'm gonna wear my campaign on my sleeve.
And look,
in my hand, and in my blood.
When I asked the dear brother about, about the COINTELPRO piece and he answered it apropos. Of course, it's gonna be heat on me, but he lived for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the real. I love it. I love an interview like this, man. And I can't wait to the comments, family, after the show. If you haven't watched the whole show, please come back and make a comment under the comment section. I love these shows, and he's open to answer the question. That's the thing I like about it. That I'm laughing. He's not taking it the wrong way. He said, put the link in. You can ask me whatever you want. He's saying that, listen, you want to wait till another show. I'm ready to give you what I got now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready. I'm ready at any given time. 2:00 in the morning, I'm up all night because I'm up reading, doing work, and all kind of things. So I'm up all night. If you ever feel like, man, let's do a show right now, reach out to me. I'm ready.
You ready? All right. So
I'm ready.
Hey, so we got to get busy, Rico. We got to get you back up in here soon. So tomorrow night I'll be showing the fiasco in Mississippi, family. I hope y'all be here tomorrow. I mean, many times I have a meeting right before the show tomorrow. in the temple. And this is the thing. People say, why don't you teach more science? I do teach. I teach at least 3 times a week off of camera. But what I teach off camera is for those who want to get busy on the ground. Many of us in this forum right here, we want to learn, we want to know what's going on, and we want to be informed, and also we want to be entertained. So this is not the forum in which I organize, teach, and instruct to move and roll out. And I would never teach and instruct right here on the internet. What leader in their right mind would teach, instruct, and give marching orders on the internet but a Grandmaster J? There is no leader in their right mind would teach, instruct, and give marching orders on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That we can teach, we can entertain, and we can go ahead and inform one another of what's going on so we can avoid the pitfalls. But other than that, we ain't giving no marching orders on no internet. What's wrong with you? I mean, we done lost our mind. Anything you want to say? I'm going to let my guest take us out, Taj Street. Not you, brother, because you got to take us out. Anything else you want to say, brother Taj Street? Please keep tuning in, bro. I miss you, bro. You always was coming in.
Hey, man.
Do you believe I'm a sex offender or something?
No, see, I ain't even hear that. Look, peace and blessings, love and light, man. It's all love. Thank you.
They've been making up all these stories the last 6 months. I'm a sex offender. I beat my wife with a bat. I drag women. I do all this old crazy. Man, would you believe in Todd Streets?
Man, they gonna say everything about you, man. Look, I dropped a book this year, man. My sincere contribution to poems. It's a book of poetry, affirmations, and free writings. That's one of my contributions to the cause.
Brother, why can't you put the link and send me the link? You still got my number, I'm sure. I hope you do.
Yeah, I just sent you a song, man. If you
want, you sent it at?
I sent it to your phone.
Oh, I ain't got my phone right now.
Yep,
I'm on the computer. This call is through the computer. But I'm definitely going to be on it, brother. And I need to see this book, brother, so you can come on here and let's talk to the people.
Indeed.
You a day one, brother. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, look, I've been busy, man. I done launched the coaching service. I dropped the book, and I've been busy, man.
That's right. You do the work that ain't supposed to be highlighted on this show, but it need to be highlighted on this show. So you got to come through.
Indeed,
and what I mean, it ain't supposed to be on this show because people always looking for entertainment, drama. But now we're going to bring the positive too. But nobody come here with the positive. You know what I mean? Nobody come. I got to seek out the positive, brother. So if you...
Yeah, that's why we set them straight. We got to speak life into it.
That's right. So if anybody else have stories of, just like my brother Taj Street says, he's doing coaching, he just launched a book, he got music, then you got to let me know. Don't come up here and think you're just going to throw people under the bus. I don't mind throwing people under the bus because I believe it saved many and many and many, many lives. However, we also need enrichment. We need enrichment. We need to see grown men coaching children. We need to see grown men mentoring children. We need to see grown men that can write poetry that can make you cry, make you laugh, make you smile, make you sad. We need to see all these things. But let me tell you something. Many people reach out to me once they find out that they seen a video and they confirm that, yeah, I've been frauded by this guy that claims to be a revolutionary. And then they reach out to me. But with that being said, we need our Taj Streets on the show too. So, brother, you got to come through.
Indeed, man. I'm here in real time. And we know that 90% of these cats out here is COINTELPRO.
Oh, my goodness. We might got to raise the number to 99.5.
Hey, man. You know what time it is.
Thank you, my brother. Brother, for real, text my phone and we're going to set that show up, brother. Real talk.
Indeed. Peace and blessings, love and light.
Peace and blessing, my brother. That's my bro, man. That's a day one. And what I mean by day one, that brother been rocking with Morris World TV for a minute. And like he said, I told the people in the beginning. I told the people in the beginning of the show, you can make all the videos you want about Brother Tahaka Bay. You can call me whatever you want. Did you just hear the brother say, man, I ain't paying that no mind. I've been busy. I've been working. I've been coaching. I got my coaching thing jumping. I got my book jumping. That's what I'm telling you. Ain't nobody tripping off no lies, fabrication. Come step forward and prove it and let me sit back and listen to it. And then I will rebut. With that being said, hey, brother, Huey P Newton. Brother, you ever think about changing your name to Huey P Newton Jr.?
You know what?
That's funny that you asked it, because a lot of people that ask me that, and I thought about it, but then I want to be able to still honor my step-pop too, who protected me, you know what I'm saying, so I can still be alive to do what I'm doing today, you know what I'm saying. So he named me RCD, which was, his name was Robert Charles Duke, so he gave me his initials, which was RCD Rico Cortez. So I don't think that I'm gonna change it now. Look at it like I'm 42 years old now.
Oh yeah.
So you know.
So who is your father that raised you? What is his name?
Robert Charles Duke.
Robert Charles Dukes. That's a strong name too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Charles Dukes. Who is your people? Robert Charles Dukes.
Hey, my step-pop stood 6'5" and 200.
Let me ask you a question. Would you come forth and sit on a hot seat with all the questions that people want to present? Because there's a lot of questions coming through the chat. You already know.
I'm ready whenever.
Let me ask you a question. Would you email me your paperwork so I can show it to the people?
I would do it. That's all you want me to email you?
Yeah. Would you also email me? Somebody just text me. Ask him to email you a picture of him with his family who raised him and his mother and dad, you know, in adulthood, something like that. I guess they try to look like, what they try to do is see if you look like, I think you look like Huey to me.
The page, I got pictures of my stepmom and my stepmom on my page. All they got to do is go through there and look at my pictures on my page.
All right, there you go. So that's what it is. That's what it is, you know. So we'll gather everything we get in a few days, and we'll let my brother. And I think once he finished, Crip now say GS stop. Y'all gonna leave my brother alone, man. Seriously, man. Stop, man. Crip.
What it says GS stop playing.
Yeah, because I said you look like Huey to me. To me, you look like Huey.
Look.
Huey P. Now the professor say, Teddy P.
Look,
I said, Huey P.
I'm going to show you something. In order to prove who I am, where I had to get documents from. Now, in order to prove, when somebody say, how we know you such and such, they want to see documents, right? Now, they just seen these documents. These documents is the first thing posted on my page. Clear as day. And they'll still come back and tell me how we know those documents are real. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't dare tell you. Call the people where the documents come from and ask them.
Let me ask you a question. How long you been on since 2010? You've been
Yeah, I got shot in 2010, and I found out I was deceased in 2018 when I moved out here. I moved out here in 2016. In 2018, that's when I found out I was labeled deceased.
There go my brother in the building, Fred Hampton Gun Club, man. Salute. I'm glad to see you in the building. I seen that that y'all got pulled over on a duty working. I'm happy that you on the chat and you safe. Like I said, brother, I believe that y'all all have been targeted. Make sure that you safe out there, brother. I think that 2 summers ago got everybody targeted. You know what I'm saying? And so even the real ones are going to be targeted. I'm just glad that you're safe. And I would assume that your men are safe. And I continue to send my prayers that y'all continue to do what y'all do. They were out there really working. They were out there really doing what they are called to do. And they, for no reason at all, the boys want to go and try to run them and run their demonstrations. But you know what I mean? Obviously, they made it through. I was going to call you because I just seen it today. So I was going to call you tomorrow. That's Fred Hampton Gun Club. That's my peoples. I really rock with them. And not that I rock with them because they are more realer than anybody else. I don't have a clue, but I do know what I witnessed. I witnessed them busy. I witnessed them. So I witnessed them not fronting for a camera. I witnessed them putting in work, and I respect that because they wasn't doing it for no camera. They was doing it as a service for a client, and I respect that. I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody tell me nothing different about Huey P Newton. Fred Hampton Gun Club. They can't tell me nothing different because I witnessed it. Now, I didn't witness them marching. And they've been in some marches, but I witnessed them literally on a detail representing like a respectable security team supposed to. So salute to Fred Hampton Gun Club.
I want to answer that. I want to answer that question when you said that lady had answered, or when she asked. So you said somebody that said told me to post pictures up and this, that, and that. Now you see what I mean? You see what I mean by people? It don't matter how much evidence you put out. They want you to do more. You know what?
Because somebody said they just went to their page and they say you look like your mama.
Tell them find my mama on there and show it to me.
I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever that was, they say I look like my mama.
No, they must troll your page or something. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Tell them to send the picture in of who they saying my mama is.
So look, real quick.
I told them my stepmama name, Teresa Miller.
I just got word from Kendrick, and I would love to bring Kendrick on. He said he will be respectful. And I'm not bringing Kendrick on to argue with him. I'm not bringing him to debate with him, because when Kendrick got locked up, out of all people, I was definitely concerned. I don't want to see nobody get locked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody get locked up. And I was definitely concerned because I know how it feels to be misunderstood. I believe Kendrick is misunderstood for all intents and purposes. Now, I didn't know why he went on to Big Shirley and et cetera, et cetera. I don't understand that, but it is what it is at this point. Hold up, brother. Can you say something? You dropped off the call. Okay, let me call him back real quick so we can close out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing Kendrick on. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna have time this week, but it'll be no later than next week. It might be a Sunday show. You know, the Sunday show is the big show. You know what I'm saying? I've been missing Sundays because I be teaching class, and those classes I be teaching, sometimes it takes a lot of energy to really dig deep in some of the classes that I teach. You know, it takes your spirit, you know, on a higher plane. And when you come down, man, you be tired and be like, just want to chill. And so my energy level be like, just want to chill. So I haven't been going live on Sunday. And then today, Monday. But yesterday, I was considering going live, and then my wife showed up at the temple, and because she I think she was at home and she was online at the temple.
I can't hear you, Tahaka. I can't hear nothing you saying.
All right, hold up. But she showed up at the temple and talking about we going to the Afram, and so we ended up at the Afram. With that being said, hold up 1 second. Let me find your number. I got to find your number again. That's what I got to do. I got to find your number again. Give me 1 second so he can take us up out of here. But family, I'm telling you, the next show with Rico Dukes, when y'all want him to come back, tell me when y'all want him to come back. It got to be Wednesday or Thursday. But then I'm supposed to be having my brother on here, man. Doc supposed to be on here too. So I'm backed up right now. Y'all want to do some daytime shows? I'm backed up. Listen, if y'all say y'all want to talk to our people, man, in the way that we've been talking, then we might have to do some daytime shows. Bring them all. Tiffany! All right, now my sister Tiffany J. Griffin Bell in the building. Tiffany, you don't text and say hello. You don't text and say you all right. You don't text and say you hi, say how you doing. You don't do nothing. You know what I mean? And you know, you and all the sisters during that period should be looking out for me. Y'all should be hitting me up. Let me know that y'all all right. Coming back and give us an update. And I would love to bring you back on the show. In fact, I'm going to text you tomorrow if you don't text me tonight. So please text me tonight so we can give an update, because I really appreciate y'all shutting down Ali Muhammad. And I don't know if he's totally shut down. You know what I'm saying? But Keyswash said no. I don't know if he totally shut down. However, I know I don't see him on social media as much. No, we can't leave him where we found him, brother. This is our brother, Cryptonomics, and this is Huey P. Newton. This brother is royalty. This is Huey P. Newton Son, And until somebody prove them wrong, that's just what it is. I mean, now back to you. Here we go.
I've been waiting on that for a year and a half, man.
Here we go. So with that being said, brother, we've been in here 2 hours and 19 minutes. I'm about to close it out, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm thinking about Thursday that we can follow up.
Whichever day is perfect for you is great for me.
So how do you want to close us out?
Officially, I am the son of Huey P Newton. Official facts. If you ain't we just opened it up in March. So I'm putting my 50% ownership.
Hold up. Somebody say you was muted. Say it one more time.
I'm coming with 50% of ownership of my bank. Come with your documents to discredit me, and then don't come saying that, hey, you don't look like this here. Come with the blood work. I want to swab some miles. Let's swab some miles. That's the game that I like to play. Every document that I have shows that I'm Huey P Newton Son. I didn't prove that I am, so now it's on y'all to prove that I'm not.
You know I'm really Malcolm X's son too, right? Nah, just play. I'm Malcolm X's son.
Look, I'm gonna do you like they did me. Prove it.
I'm gonna get some blood work. Is it 150 years? They still got Malcolm X blood, right?
Huh?
Shout out to my man. Hey, bro. Mafia Lane Entertainment. Are you in town, brother? I need to talk to you. Are you in town, brother? Don't be. He always my brother. My brother 300 Gangsters always in the building, but they dip in and dip out. I'm gonna call him tomorrow, bro. We got things to do.
I don't know if this was. I think this was for you. Somebody just text my phone and say, "Tell him to get his clowns in check, especially CRYP clowns."
That's my brother Crip. That's my brother Crip, man. Come on, man. This Moorish World TV. But you know what I like about you too? The fair, true federal government, my brother, my brother Rico. I love your decorum, brother. I love your poise, brother. Like if you look at he just got back last night. I'm calling you tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow, bro. Wolf, pick up the phone around noon. Calling you tomorrow. Peace. With that being said, I love the way, brother, you cannot run a government if you're too emotional. And you're not emotional. You're straight to the point. I really, really respect that, and I can appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, bro, because the next show, the seat could get hot.
I wanted to get hot.
Big Wolf tell me tomorrow, bro, my mask. But bro, anything you want to say in closing?
Yeah, y'all check out my clothing line.
You got a clothing line too? God, brother, hold on. You got a federal government. You got your own bank. You got your clothing line. You got a record label. What else? What I miss?
You missed. I got a social media platform. We got a text service.
You got.
Matter of fact, let me show you this other. Hold on.
I'm about to ask him for a donation for the channel. He got it going on. He can handle it.
See, y'all, we have everything that we need. If you see this here.
What's that?
Can you read what it says?
No, you got to back it up just a little bit.
All right.
I trust you. Read it to me. What is that? Because it's blurry.
It says, Rico Cortez Dukes, Notary Public Service, State of Texas. We have our own notary service. We have our own public and private processing service. We have our own tax service. We have our own mailing service. We got partnership with the United States Postal Service. Y'all welcome to tax it up. They see a truth mailing service. You'll see all the documents. We have a mailing carrier, ID number, and everything.
And you're a councilman.
Do now is structure the people to be able to run all of it.
You're an attorney and a councilman.
Not a councilman no more.
You're not a councilman no more, but you're still attorney.
I'm still an attorney.
There we go. There we go. There we
Matter
go.
Of fact, Kendrick, when you bring Kendrick on, he'll vouch for it. He'll tell you. He'll tell you.
Well, Kendrick will be coming on. I think Kendrick will be coming on our Sunday show. So with that being said, brother, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the peaceful way of accepting the interview. Even some of the questions that I asked, and even the laughing. People get mad at me. You laughing and snickering and that's my personality. I'm a little bit goofy at times. But with that being said, I can appreciate you allowing me to interview you, brother. And I look forward to our next interview, brother. Take us out, brother. Say anything.
Hey, y'all support my boy Tahaka Bay Show. He's the realest one that I never came across right now. I heard a lot of things about him. People told me, Rico, he gonna do this here. When you real respect, real recognize real. And from the 21st century, the founder Huey P Newton, I recognize Tahaka Bay Show as one of the realest ones around. I salute you, bro.
And I salute you too. And brother, as I do with everybody, didn't I call you before the show inside, say, brother, I'm going to ask you some of the hot questions. I'm going to ask you some of the questions that I seen on your feed. I'm going to ask you these questions. And I tell everybody that. So no one can say they come to this show and they set up. Because the only time that people get caught off guard is when they call in and it's random. But if you are invited to the show, I tell you that I'm going to ask you some of the tough questions.
And the title, and I'm gonna even make another prime example. The title that y'all see up there, he asked me, was that okay for him to use that title?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, there you go. Thank you, brother. I sent him the title and said, is it okay for I to use this title? Because I do not set people up and for the knockdown. I let you know that I'm going to, and just like I'm telling them on the next show, I know everybody is going to be sending me texts. They're going to be sending me emails. They're going to be sending me this, that, and the third. And he just agreed that he will address it. And I think it's always good to address your haters when you are leading.
First hand. Address them head on like an Amtrak.
That's right. That's the best.
The only people, I want to say this before we close out the hopper. The only people that I feel like will have problems on your show is those who are not who they say they is and who are full of lies.
Woo! That's how we're gonna end the show. That's how we're gonna end the show. And then I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all don't prove them wrong, you know what I mean? We all these people that slandered me and called me a sex offender, I'm gonna get y'all on defamation, and I got an attorney right here. Keep playing with me.
Exactly.
I got an attorney right here.
And for those of y'all who don't know what defamation of a character is, meaning when you deliberately tell lies and spread them out in the public upon a person, and you have no facts, proof of evidence of what you speak of. The reason why no one can never hit me with that because I have all facts and proof of what I speak on.
Jasmine, what you mean I'm sleepy? Hey, Jasmine, I'm telling you. Hey, Keish, Cryptodynamics, Truth, listen. Everybody need to listen. Listen. These people keep on slandering with this defamation of character. I got an attorney. Can I hire you pro bono? My money funny. My change strange.
Indeed.
Pro bono. Y'all keep playing with me. Y'all keep playing with me. Pro bono.
If we don't see, if it ain't no fact, no truth, no witnesses, no court documents that show that the Huckabee is a sex offender, then guess what? He can file a nice lawsuit on y'all.
Pro bono.
we don't do talking over here. We do action.
Pro bono. That's right. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited now. Y'all keep on playing with me.
They might not know what pro bono means. They might don't know what pro bono means. That means free.
And free on the arm. You know what I mean? Man, give me 2 Newports on the arm. give me 2 Newports on the arm. give me a Milwaukee Best on the arm. I don't know what made me think of that. but thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Family, we got to get ready for tomorrow's show. I see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It's going to be 10 o'clock. It's going to be 10 o'clock because I got to make sure that the family gets settled in before I go live. But it's going to be a phenomenal show tomorrow night here on Morris World TV. Thanks again, big bro. See you
Thank you, man.
So we're going to do it on Thursday. All right?
Indeed. All you gotta do is let me know the time, and I'm ready, man. You got me as a fan on your show, man, and a heavy supporter, bro.
That's what
all the way.
That's what I'm talking about.
We stand with the Huckabee.
That's right. And guess what? Hey, brother, Also, I might need some security because we throwing these people under the bus. Can I get some security on the arm? On the arm.
This is a policy of they feel true federal government. And the 21st century Black Panthers, anybody we united with, we allies, you fuck with one, you fuck with all of us. So if you fuck with one of our allies, you fucking with us.
Free the land. Free the land. Thank you, big brother. Peace and love.
Peace.
Ashe. Free the land. Cigarettes and beer. Cannabis and red wine. Free the land. Free the land, beloved. Shout out to my sister Vicky Dillon doing big things over there. Y'all need to go check her out. Free the land. Free the land, beloved. Namaste. I got security on the arm, and I got attorney services on the arm. You can say what you want. I'm going to call it what it is. Family, thank you for joining me on Morse World TV. Please thumbs up on the way out the door. I'm going to try this week again to go live every night. I'm going to try this week again. I got a good show tomorrow, I know. I'm going to try this week. I'm going to try to go live every night until Thursday because I got some good shows. Shout out to Johnny Do Right. He said, great show. Hopefully, OC learned something. Slow C the Great. Slow C the Grape. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why he think calling me an agent is going to get him views. All they're going to do is make people spectate, and they're going to look at you like you crazy while you make faces up there. Nobody cares about that. You can come over here and show me what you got. So with that being said, woo, we going to get, hey, so y'all know when y'all see my brother Rico Dukes, Huey P Newton Son on the show, y'all know we about to get turned up. You know we about to get turned up. So with that being said, but y'all don't want to miss tomorrow's show. Thanks for everybody in the chat. I appreciate. She said, Sister Robin, get them. I appreciate y'all, family. Man, I love Morse World TV, and I love y'all. Let's get busy. Real talk.
Representation. You need the right legal people, legal representatives to represent for him when it comes to this case. Because as we all know, everything he did, he was in the right.
And they was in the wrong. But as you can see how they do, they support their people even if they're in the wrong, no matter what. Okay? For some reason, when it comes to us, if we are slightly in the wrong, all of a sudden, you got a bunch of hate thrown at the person. So, we need to hop on code, similar to what they're doing. Because even if they're in the wrong, they're going to support. We've seen this with so many people.
Keep me on my P's and Q's, so if I have to be around this person won't stab me in the back. I'll already be prepared. If I have to turn around, I have something back there where this person can't stab me in the back. I'll be ready. You dig? So, yeah, I said it.
I know he definitely has nothing on me. You know what I mean? No matter how hard you look, how hard you try. This man didn't turn around and say, man, he's so mysterious. I can't, like you can't find nothing on people like me.
And I'm not a coon. Yeah, I said it. I like Trump. And I'm not a coon. Yeah, I said it. I like Trump. And I'm not a coon.
He says to Harker Bay, Toronto Johnson. I call for a Moorish court on brother Toronto Johnson and anybody who's riding with him with this scandal or with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people.
Check it.
I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with Daweed Ali and them and Taj and them used to come to Chicago.
I laid them old boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. Sleepwalking, they keep talking. I probably kept the charge and I don't care what any say. Nobody. Yeah, I'm the people's grand sheik and the people's grand sheik. Ain't seen a man I can't beat. Only the gods is my equal. You mortals, you just my sequel. You just my sequel. What the 85ers? Dip divers? Trying to symbolize us? You already dead. Who done got up in your head? Rent free. You wanna know who sent me? Who sent you? Leg, head. I tried to pull you out the bed, but you got up all groggy. Started talking real crazy, eyes foggy. Couldn't see through the fog. Then I had to bring the dogs, barking all up in your ear. Acting like you don't care. Oh, you don't care? Like you don't preserve life. Oh yeah. And you really don't care, right? Oh, you don't care, right? Well, we gon' really check that, bet that, respect that. Since you said you ain't scared to die, I laid them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. I laid them old boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I'm the people's grand sheik. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. I laid them young boys to rest. They was sleepwalking anyway. I would take you on any day. Michigan, New York, Cali, where you at? What you thought? From Naptown to Baltimore, every vulnerable is all raw. They ready, choppers. I don't really think you want the problem. Hold up, wake the thought up. Back to a law, leg, head. I try to get him out the bed, sleepwalking anyway. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up, keep talking. Sleepwalking anyway. Wake up. I don't care what any say. Nobody. I'm the people's grand sheik and the people's grand sheik. I ain't seen a man I can't beat. Never. You mortals, you just my sequel. You mortals, you just my sequel. Only equals is the gods. You mortals, that's my sequel. I see dead people. Hey, I see dead people. I lay them old boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway.
I never saw my brothers and sisters serving these packages when I was with Daweed
I lay them young boys to rest. They was dead sleep anyway. Hey, people ain't never met a man that I can't beat. Oh, the gods is my only equal. That's it. You mortals, you just my sequel. That's it.
I call for a more report on Brother Toronto Johnson and anybody who's riding with him with this scandal or with these videos of me and my wife frauding the people.
I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. To Harker Bay front line till the law call my number. You a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those that speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. Family, see y'all tonight 9:30. Let's go. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. To Hawker Bay front line till the law